What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. Let's get out. I'm getting everything situated here. I'm gonna turn on the AC real quick. We're waiting on Carly to come up. Thank you guys for hanging out here in the next episode of the Vibe Recovery section. Like I said, let me go turn on the AC. We're waiting for Carly to pop up here. The link is above on the pinned comment. If you guys want to share today, if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to let something off your chest, this is if you guys are new to this is the Vibe Recovery session. The comment section will be closed off on this live stream when it's gonna stay on YouTube, but the comment section will be shut off. I do have mods in the chat that will be looking at every comment and making sure everybody's staying respectful with whoever's up on screen, whoever's talking on the chat. We're trying to make this a safe environment that anybody and everybody could come up here and share and just build that relationship with each other, that we could go and help each other and push to the next level of sobriety or getting our mental health in order, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. This is a spot for you. I want to make sure that everybody that comes in here feels safe and feels not, there's no bullying here, there's no shit talking, there's none of that. It's just open up, we'll talk, we'll share stories, we'll try to be there for each other as much as we can. This is what this is about. Please keep it respectful if you come up here. Please keep it respectful in the chat. People that are not going to keep it that way will be getting kicked out of the live stream. And the mods already know what to do. They're the snipers, so they're good. But please, let's keep it respectful. Let's keep it for fun. Let's keep it open. Let's keep it. Let's try to do something with this and get more and more people to come in here and share and do something with this for the community. Facts. Yes, I did react to the Montana. It's already recorded. I haven't had the time to do the thumbnails yet. I'm under the weather today, so I was only to do a handful of reactions. But yes, I did do that one. This is a recovery session, so all reactions and music and all that stuff will be Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on YouTube. So, but yeah, that definitely, I already got that one recorded. Fire. So yeah, that's where we at. Let me go turn on my AC. Let me get some stuff situated on right over here real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back. How is everybody doing? Let me just go down the line real quick and say hello to everybody. Back 9 briefing. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Jason, update for procedure Tuesday was rough. It took 3 hours for some reason, but I'm just waiting on the results. But last was a little rough with stomach pain, but feeling better now. What's up, everybody? Hey, what's going on, Jason? We're praying for you, my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 3rd, we are going to be having a fundraiser for my brother Jason. He's in an emergency. He's in the hospital right now. He's going through a lot of blood transfusions and just, as you can see, a lot of other things going on. So we are going to be having a fundraiser for him to help him out with these doctor bills, these hospital bills, and stuff like that. So please join us on the 3rd of April, I believe it is. Yes, the 3rd of April. Linda, hello. Getting the air conditioning? Lucky it's cold up here in Canada. Yeah, air conditioning. It's 89 degrees here in Florida. So, it's a little bit hot. I'm here versus a bar baby We are winning. I'm here versus a bar baby. All right. John Barr, what's going on, my brother? Jorge, hello, sir. Stephen Donnelly, hello. Am I missing anybody? 6-star. Dr. Jigglewatts, hello, sir. What is popping? Bobby, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Yeah, so like I said, we're gonna wait a little bit, wait until Carly gets in. She says she's settling the kids down now, and she's gonna be jumping in. So, so we got it. I got Ren's new track premiering at 10 tonight. I got the Montana 300 one that I got done. Also, that one I have to work on the thumbnail. Gotta do that, but I ran out of time, and I needed to get to the recovery session, so I still got to do thumbnails after this and stuff. So I'm sorry, I'm a little bit under the weather. My throat is like killing me now. It was this morning I felt it, but now it's night, and now I'm really starting to feel it. And I got the Prov Love Like Mine. I got that reaction coming up as well. I got to just work on thumbnails and descriptions and all that after the live stream. But we here. God, Matt, what's going on, brother? Thank you for coming through. 17 Ninjas was popping. Drink the Kool-Aid, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you haven't yet, please go show love to my brother. Drink the Kool-Aid, man. He is he's my brother. He's my brother. Very good reactor. Very good reactor. Very good rapper. Very good friend. All around solid fucking fella. Solid fucking dude. Please go show love to my brother. Drink the Kool-Aid. Link is gonna be somewhere there. Kool-Aid, you ready for London, baby? We in there, man. We in there, bro. So yeah, this is. I want to work on a compilation of all the bio recovery sessions that we've done. I want to do that to make it like a promo video type of thing, but also showing what we do out here. A pro gonna make me kind of gone. Drink the Kool-Aid. Shut up, dude. How you doing, bro? How's work? How's everything, man? You ready? I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. That Ran shit today that I reacted to, though, man. Damn. Yeah, man, I've been shopping like crazy. Gonna see Drip, Real Deal Kool-Aid Spill. Yo, you're gonna see the same shit you've been seeing on the videos, brother. I ain't got the funds to be going shopping like that. I'm gonna go wash a whole bunch of clothes, and I'm gonna fold a whole bunch of clothes and put that bitch in the suitcase, my brother. Ain't no fresh drip for me on this trip. When the money right, though, I'll be dripped the fuck out. But right now, I ain't got that. I ain't got that. Yeah, they gave me antibiotics for the eye. They gave me antibiotics for the eye, so it worked like literally instantly. Those fucking antibiotics worked. I was able to see again. My eye wasn't as shut and everything. But now I got this. I don't know, because my son was sick last week, so I think I got what he had. Because right now my nose is just. Ugh. You know, I felt good because I took Dayquil this morning, but I guess the Dayquil just ran out, and I'm just feeling like shit right now, bro. But we good. We in here. Nah, I ain't taking my clothes. Nah, you're gonna be smelling my home, bro. All my clothes gonna smell like my house. Dead ass, bro. All my jeans. Now I'm just gonna get some shirts, some polos, and shit like that. Allergies is hell right now, bro. Oh, I wish this was allergies, bro. This is something different. Allergies, I'll be good money. I got allergies taken care of. I don't know. It's just it's different. Like it. With this shit in Florida, bro, it's hot, cold. Everybody getting sick every other fucking day, bro. Shit fucking sucks. The iPad, you want me to get right? I should write the iPads and bro, gonna smell like cool water and Fabulous. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Cool water and Fabuloso is all you gonna smell. And Curve. I'm gonna hit it up with Curve a little bit too. Yeah, nah, man. Like, I wish. I wanted to. I wanted to go get some new fits and shit like that to go out there and stunt, man. But I can't even fake it to make it. Slick Rick that shit. I got clothes in there. I gotta put some shit together though. I know. We gonna be rocking a lot of hoodies though. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna be rocking hoodies like a motherfucker. And I don't even give a shit how hot it is. I'm rocking a hoodie. I'll drink a lot of water so I can stay hydrated. Oh man. John Barr's in the place. Jay Millie in the motherfucking house. What's going on, Jay? What's poppin'? I hope everybody is having a great week so far. I hope the weekend you guys got a lot of plans. We got some plans this weekend, me and the wife. Tomorrow I'm gonna finish up doing the cleaning out the pool, and then I'm gonna refill it tomorrow night. And just by Sunday I'll know if the pool is good enough to use this year, or we're gonna just call it crap. I think the pool is cracked on the side. I saw the side of it, and the sun beat the shit out of it. So I think it's gonna have some cracks in it. But if not, it's cool. It's all cool. But yeah, this weekend we got some work to do around the house. Work never stops. It feels like the work never fucking stops. Dead ass. It feels like the work never stops. All right, 7:14. Let me hit up Carly real quick to see where he at. Dundee, what's good, baby? Like I said, the link to join is on the pinned comment up top. And if you want to join, if you want to share, like I said, there's a recovery session is to share and to get everybody on the same page. Try to get some shit out your head, get it off your shoulders, get it off your chest, relieve some of that pressure. And we can move on, living the lives that we live. So if you got it, Scott, want to share, you want to talk, you know, there's some shit you guys going through and you just want to get it out. That's what we're here for. Hit the link up top. Usually we get into deep dialogue and stuff like that. Some things are not easy to listen to. So if you feel like it's a little bit too much, you can always leave the live stream, come back within like 15, 20 minutes and see if we still on the same thing. There's some things that get heavy. Sometimes they get really heavy in there, and some people, I mean, sometimes that sits with us, and sometimes it sits in our head, and we struggle a little bit listening to some certain things. So don't be ashamed. You can leave, come back a little bit later, see if everything's cool, copacetic. I mean, the last thing that we want to do is try to make any of you guys feel triggered or anything like that. We're here to help. We're here to try to make it easier to just live and go through this everyday shit. It's not easy. We all have our own struggles. We all have things that we're worried about, triggers that we're worried about, just things like that. And I've always felt, doing reactions and telling my stories through the reactions, through the music, it relieved a lot of shit that I was holding in, and it helped me talk about it. So if this could help any one of y'all relieve some of that pressure and just be okay, get some good sleep after it, because I know after a full session with my counselor, I know that I'm physically just done. Mentally, I'm just tired, and I need to like sleep. So, but without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to bring up my co-host, the beautiful Carly Flowers.
Hello. Do I sound okay?
Sound great.
I sound great? Okay, good. Because I was just messing with it and I turned it way down. But that's up, right?
You good.
That's down. Where? Here?
Yeah, you good. You were good louder.
There?
There you go.
Okay. And now I won't mess with it anymore. How are you?
I'm alright. How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a week with spring break.
I heard. Spring break, yeah. You and the girls having fun?
Yeah, been a blast. It was, a lot, but still, it's a lot of fun. Like, we went to the beach, we went to the springs, we went to Kennedy Space Center, which
Nice.
I had not
love
been.
Kennedy.
Yeah, I remember you went recently, right? Like maybe 6 months ago or something like that.
About a year ago. I went with the wife and the kids. Yeah, it's been
I
a
remember.
long time. I love the Kennedy. I want to go back though.
Yeah, it was really fun. I'm gonna make this full screen. There we
So
go.
Carla, you're gonna have to probably run a lot of this because I am not feeling good right now.
What's going on?
I don't know. My son was sick last week, and I think I caught what he got because now my throat, my nose feel like hell right now. I took Dayquil this morning, and it was fine. I was able to knock out at least 3 reactions and do some edits and stuff like that. But then I don't know. Me and my wife went to the store. We went to go get dinner for tonight, and when I got back, I just started to feel like really like ugh. So I took some NyQuil before coming in. So hopefully it helps me throughout the live stream. But
Yeah, that sucks. Is that why you went to urgent care?
no, I went to urgent care because I had an infection in my eye.
Right, that's okay. Yeah, and now you're sick on. Well, once you have one thing of your immune system down, then they all.
They all started climbing top of each other. Yeah, so but I'm dealing with it. I'm surviving this shit. I mean, it's like almost to the point where like I'm getting sick and my body's just like, oh, okay, again, let's run through this. Let's run through it. You're sick again, so it's just like I don't know.
Have you been doing the holistic remedies, like all the things? There's so many good things to do. Like
holistic. The only thing that I've been doing that I've been kind of really on is the meditation, and that's pretty much the only thing.
Like herbalistically.
Hell no. The only herbal that I'm taking is marijuana.
Which helps, of course. But
well, I did. I mean, I got great. I didn't do no weed today all day.
No gummies.
I haven't done nothing. No gummies. I haven't. Not even the syringe. I haven't touched anything today.
Wow. Maybe that's kind of why you're feeling even worse.
Because I'm already done. Like I called to go get some gummies. I woke up this morning like, oh, I need to get some gummies. I ran out. They called them like, oh, you won't have any gummies available until the 30th. So I was like, you know what? Then I'm just not gonna do it no more. I'm just tired of all the. I gotta wait until I.
You took your flower out, or
no, they didn't. They never done it. They still have the script. They never changed my script for the gummies.
So, well, couldn't you talk? Well, you have to wait till you go back to the doctor and ask him to transfer what was
transfer everything over,
to
my gummies,
the syringes, whatever, the whatnot.
Right. But then, I did one reaction, right?
Yeah.
I did the Ren reaction. Do you understand how many times I did the intro? I was so nervous. And like I don't know if you see it in the. I don't know the Ren reaction. I personally don't like it. I don't like my own reaction to it. I don't like it at all. I was so nervous and I was so not me that it was ridiculous.
I think it's because you didn't eat any gummies, probably. So you're not.
I didn't do anything.
Right, that's what I mean. And
yeah, I was fucking. I don't know.
I take clozapam, and I can tell you right now, if I don't have that, and I just take a little bit, but if it just makes me feel way off, like I'm not myself, like I don't want to, like, and it's, like I talk about being holistic and don't be dependent on but I am, it's just my body makeup after all the years of gobbling Xanax, like, which is terrible, don't ever do that, but,
never.
Yeah, and I was able to get on to a low dose of clozapam, and that was the best because it lasts longer. But anyways, the point is that my body chemistry changed. So where if I don't have anything like that, like of the benzo, it will freak. It's like, wow, all these things fire like that are not supposed to be firing, and all the things that are supposed to be firing are not firing. So everything's out of whack. And I'm sure I could, eventually get off of it, which is obviously the goal, but it's a process. But just to go cold turkey, like you're saying, without any of your THC, then that's not going to be conducive to your work.
But that's how I do it. I mean, if I'm going to stop something, I'm just going to stop it. I'm not going to try to
That's
And then when they told me, oh, you won't be able to get it until the 30th, something in my brain said, maybe you just don't fucking need it no more. So I just didn't take it. I was just like, fuck it, whatever. It is what it is. And I'll see how long I could go without doing no weed, period. So this will be literally day one with no THC at all. Completely sober.
Well,
And I'm fucking scared shitless. And I'm scared
here.
shitless.
I know.
Yeah, I'm here.
I can't believe that you did you went out cold turkey off opiates by yourself. Like,
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was constant trips to the hospital and it was bad. It was.
For you.
I don't do shit. So after the third, fourth visit, I just stayed home and I just ran through it. I just went through whatever it is that I was gonna go through. I went to the bathroom, I locked the door, and I went through it by myself because I didn't want my kids and nobody to see it. So I just had to go through it by my fucking self, and it is what it is.
Have to live in the bathroom for that. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fact.
It's terrible.
That's a fucking fact. So
Oh
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just say fuck it all and just see how long and see if I could just do 18 days without no marijuana or THC. So
is that how far off we are from the 30th? No.
No, we're 3 days. But I'm not even focusing on when I get my gummies back. I'm just done with it. I'm not even gonna refill my marijuana script or anything. I'm just gonna fucking say, all right, I need to be done with this. Me just pity patting, going back and forth and seeing, trying a little bit and doing like. I'm just tired of it. I'm just fucking. It is what it is. I'll see how far I can go without it, but so far I've gone all day today, so I'm good.
Yeah. Hey, and you're supposed to take it minute by minute. That is what they say. And if you're okay, you're okay. But like you said, with your reaction, you were.
Well, you guys tell me, because you guys know more than me. You guys see more of my reactions than I do. It's coming at it's premiering at 10. So you guys tell me, I don't know, but I know that I felt off and I felt weird. I didn't even want to post the shit. But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I cannot not post the shit that I do. Like, just because because I feel uncomfortable with it or I feel not right with it, it is what it is. You just put it out, see what the people say. And I'm like, right now, I'm like nervous. I can't even look at the screen right now. That's how fucked I am. I'm shaking right now.
Wow, I'm trying to think what would help. Like, see, kratom helps me, but but that's just like subbing something for something else. But that's what I have to do for my whole opiate thing. And I just use and I work with a company right now, Amazing Botanicals, and they pretty much give me a huge discount, and I just, promote it to other people, and it's great. And it literally makes all the feelings that any type of anxiety or, because you know how your opioid receptor cups, they freak out, right, when you don't have any opioids, and that's what makes you in physical and mental withdrawal. Well, it doesn't. It's natural. You know what kratom is? Do you know what it is? Mm. Yeah. So when
I've heard of it. Yeah.
It fills up your opioid receptor cups, but I make sure, because there's some that are really bad, like the Feel Free, the little drinks. They got in trouble because they were adding way too much.
Yeah.
Taking the whole. It was supposed to be 4 doses in one of those little 5-hour energy shots, but how is that 4 doses? And who's reading the package to think that kids are? Or there was the OPMS, which is way too high potency of the stuff, because people, as with everything, they'll take advantage of it. They'll want you to get addicted, just like with literally anything, right?
No.
They're drug dealers in a sense, like every company.
Absolutely.
Will do that. And so there are bad actors in the thing, but I think that it's from the earth, it's like weed, it's like this, but I don't know. It helps me, and I'm tapering down, and I know that some people are saying kratom's so bad, but it helped me, and I've been clean for. I'll have 5 years coming up. I try not to count because I feel like the days counting is blue. Sorry, that was that. Blueberry. Stop.
Thank you all for coming through. I appreciate you all showing up. Heather, hello. Elsie, hello. People that just came in.
John.
Jen, hello.
Jason.
Jorge. Yeah, Jorge's here.
Yeah.
And we got one guest already in
Matt's
yeah, Matt's the one in the
good.
in the thing waiting to come up. So
Right.
enough about me. I'm done.
Oh,
I'm over and done with.
We're here for you.
I love you guys too. Let me bring up the first guest, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, motherfucking Texas.
Hey.
Hey, Bill already.
Carly.
What's up, man?
It looks good.
Looks
Dude, shout out for the no pot, but you seem irritable, bruh.
Huh?
You seem a little irritable.
You're breaking
I said,
up a little bit.
can you hear me all right or no?
I can hear you now.
A little bit? Is it better or no? All
You're
right.
pixelated, and it's kind of, the sound's a little choppy.
Is on your end? Am I good on yours?
You're breaking up. Like the visual is kind of choppy too, but you were sounding good for a minute.
All right. Hang on. Oh shit.
I got to see
Better or no?
Much.
Yeah.
Can y'all see me or no?
Yeah.
All right.
I can see you.
You seem a little irritable, a little bit, with no pot. Just a little bit, just a touch. But Carly, your hair's on fire today, looking good.
Thanks. It does
I just wanted
to.
I dropped it on y'all last time a little bit when we were talking, about my cancer stuff. And so I'm just gonna lay it out right. I told Carly I was gonna talk serious topic today or whatever, because I'm always like a jokester, and like you say, bring back Federico. If you're gonna do no pot and you're nervous or whatever, you can't look at the camera. Bring back Federico, bro. That's that's the reason I don't get on camera and talk. Really, I'll do it with friends or whatever. I'll do it on my stuff, but I'm nervous with it. That's why I talk 100 miles an hour.
Right.
That's a trigger I got. But so I slipped up. Oh yeah, I can't walk that way because I'll lose y'all when I do. Sorry, I'll lean so I don't walk. That's why I slipped down. But nervous tick. I got for 3 years ago. I ruined relationships. I'm toxic. But now that with this cancer stuff or whatever. But 3 years ago I found out that I had a chest wall tumor on my heart. And it was 2 years ago I found out. 3 years ago it was growing. I noticed something. My brother saw it. It was Christmas. I want to say 2023, 2024. He was like, you need to get that checked out, bro. It's just getting big. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But I used to weigh, when I got out of jail and shit in 2021, I was 225, and it wasn't weight, from working out. I was rolling, holy man, I slept half my bed. And I ate the other half. So,
one way or the other when you're locked up.
Hey man, it makes it go by quick. It read, ate, slept. That's all I did. But when I nobody knew except I lied to my brother whenever I first found out what it was, and mine's chondrosarcoma. And so if you find it as a kid, very, very treatable, this, that, and the other. When you get it as an adult, it sucks. I was a vet, or I'm a vet and everything like that. We got a few of my guys that are in their late 30s from my deployment alone that have had strokes, in their mid 30s in the hospital. Had one that had to have half his tongue removed from cancer in the mouth. And this is just from Iraq. That was it. Mine is, they want to say it's from that, because we were exposed to nitric acid, and when we went to go pick up these chemists from the main fob at Fob Liberty, because we took over 2 houses in the middle of Goslia, and that's where we lived. I was the boots on the ground first line guy. Lived with people
what was
Iraq,
it you were exposed to again? What was the name of it?
Huh?
What was it?
Chondrosarcoma.
No, what were you exposed
nitric
to?
acid, the pure form of nitric acid. So, so that's basically it's a base chemical to be able to make their IEDs. But,
right.
This is all, entertainment purposes only, since I said that. But, we went to go get these chemists or whatever when we found it, and basically, they told us where it was because it was in 5-gallon buckets, but I kid you not, it's 3 football fields in length.
Right.
And 5-gallon buckets and there was no space in between them. There were 10 across, 500 deep, and the space 3 feet, and then the next 10, it was like that for 3 football fields. We get the chemist, you bring them out. They're like, hey, we don't have enough, we don't have the protective equipment to handle this. Well, we were the platoon that found it. So the Army says, and our government says, well, you guys were exposed to it. Pick one other platoon out of your troop. So we had 4 platoons in a troop. And so they picked up Delta Company, or we were technically our Delta platoon, but we were called Punisher platoon. I was a 13 Fox, which is basically, I'm the guy that's on the ground that figures out the grid coordinates, land airstrikes, naval gunfire, Hellfire missiles, mortar fire, artillery fire. Like, I do all the math and the trigonometry and shit to be able to land that shit. And then, like, I also toss the eyes in the sky. Like, whenever a helicopter comes on station, it's my job to be able to walk the birds in to, like, get this out of trouble.
Right.
And so we were attached to a cavalry unit, so they hated us. Like, they hated us. Like every Cav Scout in the world that you meet can say a 13 Fox's job is useless because they can do it, because they can go, they can shoot off an 8-point grid, basically. But I won't get down that rabbit hole. Sorry.
Okay.
But, like, so we get exposed to it. This is how potent this was. All right. So when we busted it with a backhoe that was like basically the Vietnam OD green. Everybody know what that is? Like that color, basically. It's like a dark green, forest green. When we started with the first one that we punctured, when it hit the air, it bubbled like pork and beans. Okay, it went from a chemical, like a straight water look, to pork and beans. That's what it looked like it was doing. It created an orange fucking mist in the sky, and by the time that we did this 300 field, we could shave on that bucket. It was no longer OD green, it was silver. That silver you could shave off of. We were exposed to that anyway, so a few of us from that deployment, they've already got cancer, they've been in strokes. I got this shit, well, I was already a wild motherfucker. Wild. Because I don't have no kids, I don't have, nothing like that, and right. I had a wild deployment. So, whenever I got out, I was like, well, the hell, let's have some fun. And I just never stopped having fun.
Well, did the VA help you with it, at least?
Well, they do. So I got screwed, kind of. That was, the first post I ever made. I kind of went on a tangent. When the data dog or whatever, for that stuff. Yeah. I went to, my Army stuff because, it had found out, I got 100% VA disability my first time that I ever stepped foot in the VA. And it was because in my paperwork, all your paperwork's got to, you can tell any kind of story you want to. A story don't matter. You got to have, paperwork to be able to back everything up. And, there's a track record of everything.
But
there's nothing,
what happened to your platoon with that?
Yeah, well, yeah. It's I was supposed to get a medical discharge in 2009. And I didn't start getting my benefits until 2022. Oof. So, I was homeless. I went on a crack run. So whenever I got out the Army, I traveled Vietnam, traveling all around the country for 2 years. I was the face of this thing. Well, you're really a year and a half before I got fired. My uncle owns it over.
My grandfather
and he was the first class of the Army. So I hate to hear that. So my uncle who owned it or whatever, he was the first class of the special forces in the Army. I learned a wealth of stuff from him. But traveling with it, it was different. But so I've been an alcoholic ever since I got back from Iraq. I smoked a little. I smoked bud my whole. Before I was 3 years old, my mother and them taught me how to cut DC and roll a joint for you. My mom was an old lady. My mom was she's probably in the banditos. She ain't a woman. I grew up weird.
No, you were
real
telling
weird.
us,
Grew up with Mexican family, moved West Texas. I got passed around a lot.
How to leech off the government
I got 3 brothers, 2 sisters. Well, 3 brothers, 2 sisters, but none of them were full blood. So I got 2 older brothers. I talked to them a little bit, but I went off on them last Friday for a while. I was doing the fundraiser. That's why I was late. It's I got wasted. And they were that. My circle's so small that whenever I get mad or whenever I do get triggered by what they say, I tell them. It's because I keep it in. It's like how you did it, yesterday. I'm about to tell you something. I ain't, and it's hey, here it is. Whenever it's man, whenever you do that, I know you're in relationships. I'm just saying, it's you're your woman. You know, it's like if she don't know
Right.
you, would just put up with it. You know, I mean, and there ain't
Right.
very many people that do. Trust me, I know.
Well,
But like,
if they knew
anyway,
you
I got
as
drunk.
well as like, I feel like I understand.
No,
you
they know
to
now.
where- Why you get triggered and
Well,
why you go
so
off
like I
on these
pissed
tangents.
like.
You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. But
Well,
I've
like
been
it's hard to like. So like
around
my brother,
a lot of
like built all the Salim Air Force Base, whatever, and so I called him about stuff in the war right off the rip. You know, I had to do some things, and I was like, and he couldn't correlate. So, you know, it's hard to talk about stuff like that with random folks. Yeah, you know, and
Right.
stuff because I mean, even though everybody has their own stuff, but it's different. You know, when you
The
start up a
ones who aren't
conversation, it's like, well, the
tapped
first person that ever had to, and you're like, the first person, you know, and then so you like, but when the Charlie's, you know, Kerr thing happened, I got drunk a couple days later, made a post, and I let it slip that it was like, man, I got chronic sarcoma cancer. They gave me a year to live, like, you know, and before that, I feel like a couple people knew, and so like, I let it slip. Everybody found out, and anyway, like.
So wait, how are you doing
God,
now?
dude, I mean,
That's what I want to know. What's going on with you?
Like, well, what I talked to you about already, I'm still good. Like, I'm good because, like, I haven't drank. I haven't drank in a week. That's the hard part. I don't get the shakes. I'm not a raging alcoholic, none of that. I don't get those kind of, like, I don't have withdrawals, none of that. My problem is I like it. Like, I love whiskey. And, like, I mean, I love the golf. That's my thing. And I have to stay away from the golf course now because I'm not going to sit on the golf course and not have a drink. Like, if those two, just for me, because it's golf, gambling, and drugs.
Right.
I mean, those are my vices, and that's what I do. And I'm good at all those, even on all those.
As stupid as it sounds, it's so fucking true. People, places, and things.
Well, so like the shit that just happened, like they want to be able to take people like this. So I've denied treatment. I went to Mexico. I get medicine from Mexico. I'm doing my, you know, I do ivermectin gels, like the actual horse tranquilizer. I've been on that for like 3 years. So like my oncologist, he's like, you know, you I can't tell you to keep doing what you're doing because that's illegal for them. But he's like, you know, like, I'm not gonna tell you not to.
Do you do apricot seeds?
Go ahead. I do. I don't like apricots. Like I hate the taste of them.
No.
And even in a shake.
No.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like even just
the seeds, dried out.
They sell just the apricot seeds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That's where you
go. You still taste them though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like, but no, I've been able to offset that. Like I'm doing good. Like I should. Well, like according to them, like I should have died a year ago. Like I was given 6 months to a year to live,
but
like 2 years ago.
It's all about this.
So like,
it's all mental.
Oh yeah, a lot of it's mental. Like, you know, like I joked around last time. It's like, you know, the Lord don't want me, and the devil ain't done with me. So that's why, you know, that's why I'm in that little stage or whatever. But it's also like, you know, it is the mind thing, but it's also I'm not doing the natural. I'm not going the process there. The government and the FDA and the, you know,
the chemo,
the route
therapy, so you can make more money.
That actually kills everything in you.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Well, now they're doing the VA and all. They want to be able to like take over my treatment. People like just like me, like they passed the thing. They just did it like 3 weeks ago.
Well, luckily you're.
That's
going
how
to
come like
Mexico
I'm on like all the.
Because just like Ren did.
Well, like I haven't been like I went like right off the rip. Well, like no, that's what I'm saying. I went like right off the rip or whatever, just to get all my medicine and all that set up or whatnot. So I mean we're like I said, I'm 2 years in of that. Like I bugged out on my like I was saying, you know, about your wife, what a great old lady that was in New York or whatever, and you know, that's me pushing it away just because like I mean I knew it, I hadn't told anybody, and it was like, all right, I'm listening to what the doctor's telling me, this, that, and the other. I mean, her brother knew, and then a couple other homeboys, whatever. And the people that I saw like daily knew, like 6 of them, because like I like cocaine, like I like it a lot. And like at one point, I was doing like an ounce a week of my nostril, and like I couldn't get past the second week, like to not call my boy and be like, "Yo, I need a refill." And it was like, but yeah, like I had to go, like I checked myself in to get past that. Well, I stayed like 4 days, like when one of the people that worked at that place was like, I can get you some, dope. And I'm like, I didn't come in there on that. I don't want none. I'm good. And I was like, I need to get out of here.
Unfortunately,
Look at that. But that's where the VA sent me though. That's what's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That was nuts. The pipeline of it is just nuts, man. But no, like I'm gonna mess up still. Like my deal is drinking. And that's how come I was like, all right, bet. I was like, rolled in perfect. It's like I ain't talked to my brother in a week, dude. That's like my best. He's like my dad, not like a brother. Like I mean, like the first time my mom and I lost the key to my house at 9, and they put like she packed all my shit up in a garbage bag and called my brother, told him to come pick me up. He was 17, and he did. So
So where is the cancer?
So that was messing with me, and it's all on me.
Where is it at?
Huh?
Where do they say it is?
It's right on. It's attached to my heart. Like it's attached. No, it is. Like I have 3 of them, but like the only one that I know anything about is the one that's on my heart. It's attached to it. Like there ain't no cutting it off. The VA wants to cut. The VA wants to cut it off.
No.
What?
I know about the heart. I got a valve eaten away from endocarditis.
No. I mean, I've been to 7 different ones, and even like the one, like I mean, it's on. It's so like there's a tumor on like the attached mark, and there's a cell inside of it and that's the cell inside of it's the cancer.
Okay, so
okay.
You have your body's
that, and I have 2 more. I have
it.
one on each. I have one on each lung. What's that?
So you
Sorry,
said
my fingers
inside.
in there.
Inside is what is
no.
benign, or
yes.
External is what's benign. Inside is what is.
It's an external tumor. It's an external tumor attached to my heart.
No, I got that, but I'm saying like
7 different. And then there's another little cell inside of that tumor. I mean, like Carly, I can text you my shit. I don't mind doing that.
No, I just want to know what the word is. 'Cause I'm gonna drive myself insane.
I'll put it up here, but like just family or whatever. But like, yeah, no, I can send you what from my VA charts or whatever. Just from what they have. But like my oncologist, like, so that's separate. Like I got to go through the VA to do all my appointments and everything like that. But my oncologist is the one that was like, we're not cutting this off because if we cut into it, since it's attached to his heart, it's going to pump right into his bloodstream.
Right.
And
that's
like
just spread over your body.
Like they're like, he was like, we're not doing. Yeah, it was like we're not doing that. Well, the VA's been on my ass because the ones on my heart, or like the one on my heart, we can't take it off. So I'm like, we're not messing with the ones on my lungs. Those are irrelevant. And they want to like basically take out a rib, like put a port in underneath my armpit, and like attack radiation the ones on my lungs, and we don't even know if those are cancerous because we ain't done a biopsy on them.
That's crazy.
That's what they want to do because of the first one that they like. I mean, after I did the biopsies and everything like that, I mean, it was I mean, a bit in my head, but I mean, anyway, I was like,
by your heart, externally it's benign, but internally it's malignant.
Yeah. Yes.
So your body's taking care of it naturally, like.
Yeah, but like, all right, so when it started, yes, yeah, but like, Carly, we're 3 years later now. Like, okay, so like, I'm giving you the reports from when it first happened, and then like I'm telling I was basically saying like I'm doing better. It's like I already said that, like I'm beating the odds of it. I should have died a year ago according to them.
Yeah, but
I've been doing my treatments.
They said the same shit to me. They said I should have.
It's mind blowing.
Blah blah blah.
Man, that's the crazy part.
You look,
the
but
human body is different.
But it's crazy. The human body's a crazy thing. But that's why I didn't want to do the chemo stuff. It's because it was like, hey, I don't want to kill everything in my body. Whenever I know that it's like, hey, if this is look, I'm not the biggest religious dude in the world at all. Like, I know there's God, there's something that created all of this. Like, I mean, or God's, well, I mean, whatever you want to call it, but like there's something that created all of this, and if like it's like, so if this is the cards that I'm dealt, guess what? I'm gonna rock with them. It's like, because there's people, as shitty as my situation is, it ain't that fucking bad. There's people that got it a lot worse, and I know I grew up weird. My little sisters had it worse than I did. I duked out at 12. They were younger than me. I mean, I know
that's why I fuck with you because of that reason alone. Everything that you're going through, but every time I see you, every time I talk to you, you're in a hyper chipper, happy fucking mood. Nothing brings you down, and that's the way how everybody should be fucking going through their life.
Right.
Exactly.
And being grateful
I
for
mean,
where
it
you're
is.
at.
Don't
And
get me wrong. Like
realizing
whenever I
that,
get pissed.
that's
Right.
But that's okay because
What?
you're expressing your emotions. I said being grateful for what you have and realizing where you're at. That also invigorates you with higher vibrations, right? When you have higher vibrations, then you won't get sick. As you're at a different level. Everything you and I have talked about. Everything is about energy and our junk DNA. What do they say? 98% of it's junk DNA. Okay. Yeah. Whatever. That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's chuckable. I mean, it really is. Like, I mean, you can laugh at a lot of it, and that's how, like, mind over matter is a big thing. But like, hey, I can assure you, I couldn't smile without pot. Like, I mean, I just went and grabbed mine, and like, all right, so I'm leaving out in 7 days just to hit the road, and I'm going to states where it's legal. All right, I
Right.
Yeah,
bought
so
4
what's your
ounces
trip you're
for a week.
planning? Like, exactly. Where you go? Like,
I'm not like I'm just I can't say it on y'all's channels. Like
Okay.
I'm not gonna bring. Like I mean I'm going to explore the Grand Canyon to start off with.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I'm
know
also
where you're
gonna
going.
do
I know exactly where
like
you're
I
going.
mean like I am like I'm gonna look. So I adopted this one 2 years ago. Nobody would take her because it was a half pit, half boxer. I was on the road visiting my boys in New York. Was up in Syracuse. Had to go do something. And so like I mean I was like that dog a head pro of a golf course that a country club that like I go hustle at. His daughter found it, whatever, and they got rid of all the pups. I'm like, hey, that you still got that dog when I get back? I'm taking it. I'll bring it. So like she ain't been out the state. My other one, she's 12, poor dog. She's 9 different places and 12 like she's been to the state. But I think she like it. I think she bored sitting at the house. It's like, hey man, we were doing something. So I'm still hit the road. I mean, and like I gotta be a sturgeon in August. Whenever that happens for the memorial for my homeboy or whatever, his dad. But then like I mean, I only got like certain things, and I'm gonna go see the people up in New York. Go visit a couple Army buddies that I haven't seen. Across whenever I'm traveling. But I'm gonna go up to northeast or northwest really.
There's Rose.
Because I ain't never done Wyoming. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty
She's got
dog.
my earbuds. Hold on. Let go. Yeah, she's the.
Yeah,
oh,
I don't dress
That's a
mine
bad
unless
angle.
it's
Oh,
cold,
this thing.
but,
Hold on. Sorry. Didn't want to put you guys.
Yeah, what you talking about? It's a family show. Nah.
I have shorts on. I mean,
But-
come on. Normally I'm in a bikini, so that's a lot more than normal.
Had to lighten it a little bit. No.
It's all good.
But yeah, no. So I gotta clear my head. This place that I'm at, like I mean, it's people are getting too comfortable with me, like in the because I mean I live like 2 lives. Like everybody pretty much lives 2 lives,
Yeah.
but like it's not I don't. They know me. I just keep it in check when I gotta keep it in check. I mean I can like I mean with like I raise I host golf tournaments to raise money for kids. Like I can't really say I do, but like it's 501Cs that are either like so ABR is one of my favorite ones, the amputee blade runners, like because they're like the use for the prosthetic world for kids, like with if they're active. And my best friend, he's like a Venezuelan 70-year-old dude. I mean, I'm retired. I hang out with a bunch at a golf course, so like I hang out with a bunch of old folks. And his granddaughter, she's an amputee or whatever, and she's like a big. He asked me to like raise money for her, like for this organization. Look, Locke shared it. All right, that's all he did. He just shared it for me. This was a year ago, right about this time, and the Heroes Golf. They do the long drive contest. That dude saw Locke's post that he shared. He contacted me. They brought out. Look, he helped me. Dude, I owe so much Locke for that. Like that was such a blessing because and Locke was like, dude, I'll do a shit. I'm like, dude, I don't care. Like that dude would have never seen that if you wouldn't have clicked that button. Like that's all you had to do, and you did. I appreciate it. And like, dude, I did 3 events with that dude. Like, I mean, he showed up for all of mine, and so I did one for like one of my buddies. Real slow, like they're full on, and so like they do, and like by the time the money trickles down from the organization they're part of, which is local, they spend you some dollars. Oh, you good, huh?
Well, let me tell you something. Listen,
like
your mind,
and
your
so,
mind.
but like,
Listen.
so I raised money straight for them. Oh,
your
yeah,
brain
that's right.
works so fast, and it's so like I can keep up, right? But I just want like other people to keep up, and you have so much to offer
I said it's a
everything,
nervous
and
tick.
it's okay. Believe me, I used to be the same. I talk fast. I know that I do, and I know that I go off
I
on
mean, I can't
tangent
hear you.
after tangent after tangent after tangent. You can't what? You can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
That must
Pause
be.
me, so I can't hear.
I'm not muted. Hold on. I think it's because Ray.
Or not like he's on
No,
pause.
I'm not muted.
But I got background music.
I'm not
That's
muted,
not
and
gonna
I'm
lie. I
loud.
was like, I
Can
can't.
you guys hear me?
I thought you were telling me I was talking fast. I was like, my
No,
bad,
you
I can't
were.
hear.
I
Slow
did say
down.
that. You heard that. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. I can hear. Everybody else can hear both of us. Okay, thank you. So, can you hear me?
No, I mean, I can't hear.
You can't hear.
I'm trying to read your lips.
I don't know.
I don't know. Here, look. I mean, I can let. I can.
It
I
might
can,
work
there
now.
it is.
Can you hear
Look,
me now? They could hear us.
I can't hear no more. So I don't know.
Ray, say
I'll let
something.
y'all move
See,
on.
because he can't hear me all.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can't hear.
Okay, so it's on his end, obviously.
It got paused here in the.
Okay. Come back later. Come back
What?
later.
Yeah, I got you. I'll come
Okay.
back. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Mwah. Bye. I love him. He's such a kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Texas. We got my brother Matt in the back
Matt.
waiting. Matt Cav. What is going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, y'all? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you. I'm just kidding.
Serious? Oh my god. You got me. You did. I like the red.
I had to.
It's a vibe.
Let me change
What's
the
going on? What's
lighting.
going on, Matt?
A little better. Things are going good. Was on last month as well, right?
Yeah.
You guys, everyone
You've
in the
been
chat
on every
knows
month for
something.
like past 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think in the time that I was on last until today, I've had a beer before lunch one day, as opposed to like fucking daily.
Right.
So that's an improvement.
Nice.
I mean, right now I have a beer, but I also have a LaCroix. I've been drinking a lot of LaCroix lately.
Oh, you drink the
wake
same
up.
flavor I do.
The limoncello.
Yep.
Yep, it's one of my favorites. I like the limoncello. I like the coconut, and then there's a new one.
Did you try the jazzleberry? I think I told you about this last time.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I'll
It's
have to.
purple.
I'll have to
It's
check
like
it
Mardi
out. Yeah,
Gras looking. It's
there's
really
a
good.
cherry lime that
Ooh,
is also really
yeah.
good. It's like out of the ones I've had, it's probably one of the most like noticeable flavoring to it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like cherry limeade. It's fucking delicious.
Can't
Yeah,
go
I mean,
wrong.
I'm
in
proud
that-
of you, bro. I'm proud of you, bro.
Um,
That's
You're
amazing.
doing the damn thing.
Yeah, and I still have my Malort here, which I have done a few times, like before work. But yeah, I see Pixie's in the chat now. Sorry, I'm not taking another drink.
But how long have you had that one bottle?
This I got. Let's not talk about it. So Tuesday, I want to say it was Tuesday night. I was down to like almost an empty bottle, and was it Tuesday night? Yeah, Tuesday night. I was almost down to an empty bottle, and I knew if I still had some available to me, I would drink it in the morning before, going to lunch or whatever, and having, a beer. And so Tuesday night, like there's probably like a shot, maybe at most. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna finish it tonight, so I don't even have that here tempting me in the morning. So I did, and didn't have any alcohol at all. And I went to lunch and I got my shot of Malort, and like they were going to pour me a beer, and I was like, no. And I got Arnold Palmer,
Arnold Palmer, yeah.
the tea and lemonade. I got that instead, and the bartender was like, whoa, what's going on here? I'm like, you need to start asking me, like, before I just like walk in
Yeah.
and you have like a beer ready. And, like I'm pretty sure
Right.
I'd already told them,
Yeah.
but they must have forgot.
That's
Uh,
well, it could be somebody different working. It could just be, but when you're in there all
Yeah.
the time, like I can attest to that from being on the bar side of it. Like
Right.
you're just trying to do your customer right, and that's what they order every time. So, but as long
Yeah.
as you
No.
tell them, yo,
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
ask
No.
people
And
to, like,
I get that. And so like after lunch, I bought a bottle of Malort on the way home, and then yesterday in the morning, I'm like, okay, there's a bottle in here. You're not going to drink it. Like you're going to fight your urge, because I could just like pull it out, take a sip here and there, and I fucking didn't. I forced myself to not do that yesterday. Today, this
Fire.
morning, I admittedly did. I mean, I was drinking LaCroix, and not beer at the time, but I did have a little bit of Malort just because this morning there was some stuff going on that we don't need to get into here because it's
That's
not
okay.
really.
You got to take it a day at a time, bro. Every day you're just getting better and better and better. I fucking love hearing that shit, bro.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like I said last month, like you said that it would take you a year to maybe get to this point, and it's been
Right.
that was the first of the year. It's not even April yet.
Yeah, no,
That's
and
fire.
and what was it? Well, this Sunday is trash weekend. God, I'm gonna get fucking emotional just talking about this. 2 weekends ago, I was like taking out the recycling and the trash, and if I drink Keystone Light at home, that's like my beer of choice. It comes in
Yeah.
30 packs and it's cheap.
And there's
So
like
it's-
barely any ABV, right? It's really
Yeah.
low.
and it's just
Yeah.
easy. And so I was taking the recycling out, and there were 2 empty cases in the recycling
Mm-hmm.
that I took out, and I can't remember the last time there weren't at least 3, if not 4, maybe 5 or 6. And like I saw that, I'm like, is this fucking real? Did I do this? And like I kind of cried a little bit with how proud of myself I was.
You should
Fuck
be.
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
And then like
That's amazing.
I was looking at like the empty case next to him, like, oh, there's like only 4 or 3 cans left in this. I'm gonna put that in the fridge, but there's definitely gonna be 3 cases next week, and I don't fucking think there is. Like that case still has. I mean, that case when there was 3 left, like yes, that's been broken up, and another one has been broken up, but the third one I have probably still has, I think, at least maybe 9 cans left. So it's gonna be fucking an entire month that was only 4 cases of beer.
Right.
Which
would
back
have
in
been
like
what,
the
10,
pandemic,
12?
like 4 cases was a recycling period.
Yeah.
Like 4 weeks would be 4 cases, if not more.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And you're doing it without even thinking about it because you're surprised by it when you see it. So
Yeah.
that's really cool. That's
yeah, exactly. Like I
incredible.
took it out, I'm like, holy shit! Like,
Mhm.
what the fuck is happening here?
It's amazing, bro.
You're
Fucking
doing it.
amazing.
I definitely still have a lot to go, but I think I'm making the right steps.
You definitely are.
You
You don't.
absolutely
You know.
are.
You know you are. But I like the way that you're going about it. You're the way you need to go about it because you're not
Right.
putting too much pressure on yourself. And I think without putting that pressure on yourself, it's just happening so organically and so much quicker than you would have
Right.
ever even thought it was. And then it's a beautiful thing that you're surprising yourself with it. And how much better do you feel? Like, what is
I mean,
what differences do you notice?
I'm going to bed earlier, but that might be completely unrelated. And I'm sleeping better, also might be completely unrelated. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is related. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to go back to drinking heavily to see if I
It's-
start sleeping like shit
I'll
again.
tell you. So the sleeping is definitely.
You don't gotta go back. You
It's
don't gotta go
definitely
back to
related.
that.
Sleeping better with drinking less is. You would think it would be the opposite because you think you'd pass out, but you don't actually get REM sleep when you're
Yeah.
drinking a lot or when you're smoking a lot or doing both. You don't get that REM
Yeah.
sleep that you really
Sure.
need to regenerate or rejuvenate yourself. And that's
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's proven. So.
yeah, like I'm sleeping better and like sleeping through things. I'm still taking the occasional nap because I get tired in the fucking day like everyone does, and I have a job, so I have
Yeah.
nothing else to do. But yeah,
How's that going?
it's going. I finally signed up for. Excuse me. Rather, I applied for unemployment, but I haven't put in any claims yet.
And you got to get on that because you'll get it quickly. It's pretty easy
Yeah,
to do.
I know. I don't know. There's like one thing like the ego.
Yeah,
Right.
I get it.
Like
But
I
you can't
don't
listen.
want to because like, oh shit, like I failed at this, or like, oh, I'm a man, kind of
But
bullshit mentality.
And it's only until you
Yeah.
get another job, and then
Right.
you'll.
But
then
like,
you'll-
like I need to start actually looking for another job.
yeah, that's
When you start working, your idle hands get busy, and you don't have to. You're not going to really focus on that other half that you're trying to not focus on. You'll
Right.
stop focusing on it once you get a job because that job's going to take over that other half, and you'll be fine. Just keep
Right.
on doing what you're doing. Keep on going to the same journey, and keep, trying to, bring that down to no beers a day with no shots, and all you're doing is drinking LaCroix and water, and you're good. And you're working, and you're sleeping better, and you got it. You got this shit already, bro. I've been on that shit from the get go.
Yeah.
From day one, when you said it's gonna take me this and it's gonna take, no, the fuck it's not, bro.
Yeah, no,
You're a
like,
lot stronger than that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's, and like I think I said from day one, I don't know if I want to get to the point where I'm, sorry, I get getting
completely sober. You
notifications on
mean
my
you
phone.
like without anything?
What's that?
Is that what I was anticipating you were gonna say? You don't know if you want to get to the point where you're like 100% sober, like
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'd like to, if I'm like out for friends, like doing trivia or whatever, like have a beer or two, and
Yeah,
not
and
just
some
be like,
people
oh,
can
like I'm at
definitely do
lunch,
that.
like I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink because I'm at lunch, or I'm bowling. I'm probably gonna drink when I'm bowling because that's bowling, but I don't want to be like, oh, I am awake and drinking, which I'm already like to that point,
Right.
which I didn't know I'd be able to get to. So.
Right. And then next thing you know, in a couple of months, you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? I just figured I don't need to do any of it. And you don't have to have that beer at bowling or have that beer when you're going out, or you don't feel like it's going to be a necessity for you to have that.
You should see my bowling game when I'm drinking versus my bowling game when I haven't drank before bowling, and you might have a different opinion on that subject.
I don't give a shit about your bowling score. I give a shit about your sobriety, bro. You
That's
could score a 2 in bowling. I don't care.
And honestly,
I'd rather see Matt sober than a good bowling score.
yeah,
My guy.
it goes back to the anxiety thing. Like your motor functions aren't necessarily better because you're drinking. It's just the anxiety that you feel
It's
about
anxiety.
being,
You're calmer
Yeah.
because you're in that. But like I said, the route that you're taking right now, it's perfect for you. It's a perfect route because you're doing it in your time stable. You're doing it, and even if you stay at this, and I'm not saying you will, but even if you stay at this part of your recovery for a long time and it's not budging, you
Right.
still dropped it down to what you were doing. That's amazing.
Like, this is
That is fucking out of this world amazing.
probably
Yeah.
like
rare
I'd
too,
probably cut it in half in
at least.
fucking 4 months.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
With alcohol, that is the toughest thing in the world to do. Cut alcohol in half in a week, in that short time frame, bro. That's out of this world insane. So I hear what you're saying, and I'm happy and I'm proud of you. And I want it to be 0, like zilch. I know your strength, and I know how strong you are, and I know that you don't need to be dependent on fucking anything, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
You wear a
And
fucking
listen-
green mohawk and go outside. That takes fucking balls, bro.
Hardcore.
You don't need none of that
like,
shit.
I appreciate
least-
your sentiment of like, oh, I need to see you at 0. I don't want you to see me at 0 because that probably means I'm dead, and I don't want that.
Why would you
So-
think you're dead?
Why would you think?
Because that would be me at like I can't have alcohol. I'm fucking
That's
dead.
you. That's
No,
you.
I
Catastrophic
understand.
thinking.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's a brain
Catastrophic
thing.
thinking, and you didn't take that catastrophic thinking and throw it out
But-
the fucking window.
No,
I want
I'm
to see you at
just saying,
0
like,
because I know that you with that.
I'm a
with it,
smart ass, Ray. You know me.
Uh huh.
That's what I was getting at there, and it just boom over your head.
Well, how
Listen,
is
I
that
get
gonna?
I get what he's saying though. Like, he's doing it at his own pace, and there are how many people do we like in the world can socially drink and be good? You know,
Lots.
That's
My friends. I know
most.
plenty of people that can.
Most, right? So that's what you're trying to obtain. But as an alcoholic, I understand
That's
what
the
Ray's saying.
that's what I'm saying. As an alcoholic, it's going to be very hard. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm not nothing. I never take anything out of the table because anything can happen at any moment with anybody. Everybody's different. But being an alcoholic and thinking that you're going to be able to do that, that's a lot of self-control, and I think you have it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but
no, like
I know that you could do it with zero. I know you can live this life with zero alcohol in you.
Right. I mean, like I said, I don't think I want to get there, but I'm slowly proving bit by bit to myself that I do have it to the point where I feel like I can get to that point and be comfortable with it and do it, but it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, like I've said that
absolutely.
in every fucking session I've been in.
Like, right.
It's slow progression, and I mean, this has been a lot fucking faster progression than I expected I'd be able to do.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're saying that now, but just 4 months ago, you were saying that you couldn't do it.
Right.
And look at what you at now. So that's what I'm saying. When you pass another 4 months, watch you say, "Oh, I just want to be a so," and then you be like, "You know what, Ray? I worked on it, and I don't need none of it." That's what I want to hear, because that's when I know. Okay, now Matt's 100% clear-minded. He's good to go, and watch that motherfucker blow.
Right. And like I said, I don't know. Like at this point in time, if that's where I want to go. I want to get to the point where I was talking about, months ago, which is, I'll have a beer when I'm out with my friends and like leave it at that. I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm
maybe
further along my journey than I expected to be at this point.
Right.
So I think at some point that will hopefully be the next step.
Maybe you can make like a deal with yourself, like you will try it eventually, just the abstinence, and if that doesn't work for you, then that doesn't work for you. But or
I've been
not.
For 6.5 years, but that's not
1,000% your journey and your journey alone. Everybody's is different. Like my ex, Isla's father, my youngest, he is a raging alcoholic, like nothing like you. Like he has no self-control. But he would go into AA and he would take his addictive personality and throw that into AA, and he would be like, "No, you can't do anything. Drugs are so bad." Like, or not drugs, but like alcohol, nothing. Like, and I, being an opiate addict and whatever, all the other addictions that I had, I can still drink one beer and not need to drink anymore. And he was like, he would just chastise me and tell me I'm the worst. You can't do that. If you're gonna be so, you're not actually sober. You're and it's just like, bro, chill the fuck out. That's why I can't stand those programs, because they make you feel like you're doing something wrong when you're not doing the way they want you to do it, right? And I'm not just saying that Ray's wrong. I'm not saying that anybody's wrong, because that, like I said, it's everybody's journey is their own. And I think you're doing phenomenal, and I'm very, very proud of you. But just to try it, perhaps, in the future, why not, right? Because who knows? Maybe you will. You don't know until you try it, right?
Yeah.
But I get what you mean.
No, like I like to think like it's baby steps, right? I've made...
Even though you've taken strides.
Grown-up steps at this point.
Right, exactly. Which
and
is
then,
rad.
I just like feeling pride in what I've done. Because, like I mentioned earlier, in this short period of time, I didn't think I'd even get here. Right. And, you can, like, I have to acknowledge, like, I'm going to fucking fall. It's going to happen. But
relapse is a part of recovery. People say that.
But I can get back to it and be able to look at this point in time and tell myself, like, hey, you can fucking do this, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
So, get the fuck up, dust off the dirt on your knees, and do
Right.
it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it
So,
is all about that self-talk. It really
yeah.
is. Like,
Yep.
I posted
Sure.
something on the Vibra. I know you're not on Instagram, Matt, but I wrote this whole thing on the Vibe Recovery page. It was like, I don't know, 12 frames, but about like, shit, I can't even remember what it was. It was one of those things. It's like when I'm in the moment, I'm zoned in, and then, but it's like
Right.
the thing that I learned the most from rehab, which I hated at the time, but I took with me, was playing the tape forward, so to speak. Like, if I do this, if I pick up and decide, like, oh, I can just have one, because I've done that, right, in the past, before I got, like, clean from my major addictions.
Sure.
And I'm like, every single time I did that, and it was like, oh, I can just have one, I'll be fine. Just one, no big deal. I'll leave it, put it down tomorrow. But then I'm talking to the people that have the shit or whatever. Then I'm around those people. Then I'm feeling the high, and then I'm right back. And then maybe like a week later, I'm like justifying to myself. Oh well, you did it that one time and it was fine, so why not again? And then it just gets a ball. It just snowballs into fucking oblivion again, right?
Yeah. No.
So it's like.
Like, sorry, like, no offense to your analogy there. It took me a little while to like get in my head like what you were saying, but I get it now. It's like, oh, I did it this once, why not do it again? And then it's like, oh, I did it also yesterday, I can do it today, kind of thing, right?
Right. Yeah. And then it just becomes like because you're justifying it to yourself, like, oh, it was fine that one time when I did it once. So why wouldn't it be fine this time? But then it becomes an everyday thing, and then you're right back where you started, and it's like, what the fuck, and for especially, well, and alcohol, I know is so hard because it's socially acceptable. That's why I know we've talked about this before, but the in my opinion, the most difficult addiction to have, because it's everywhere. It's
absolutely,
literally everywhere. Promoted. You can go to the gas station. Like Ray and I said, some gas stations, yes, you can get heroin, but mostly not.
Then you have to be outside, and there's got to be a shady-looking figure, but you can get it.
Right. And know who to talk to, because But when you give off that vibe, you can tell. You can clock them. If you've ever been, like Ray in the trenches, like Ray and I have with that, you can clock those people. But I don't even care anymore. Like, I'll see that, and I'm like, losers. Like, I try not to judge, but I say that myself just to like put a wall up for my own safety.
Right.
Like, that's their shit. That's not my shit. But I'm just gonna say that because I need to not be tempted in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. That's fair. And I mean, like, there's a part of me that wants to be tempted.
I get it.
Myself that I can do it. Right. Like, when I went on, what was it, Wednesday, I think. Yeah, it was Wednesday I went to lunch. And the bartender, like, grabbed a beer or a beer glass and went to, like, pour it. And I'm like, no, stop. I want an Arnold Palmer instead.
But there's power in that, too, right?
Yeah. And, like, she was kind of, like, taken aback by it. I'm like, no, like, I'm not going to drink beer. I'm forcing myself not to. So I do want to be tempted, and I want to prove to myself that I can do it without.
Yeah, I think that's cool. That's like anything, like working out. This is the same. You could use that analogy too. Like, I don't want to, force myself or, sorry, my ADD lost my train of thought of where I was going with that. I
feel like what you were saying is the opposite of what I was saying.
In some way, it did make sense for a moment in my brain, but it just ran away.
I mean, I don't know, maybe like
these things happen.
Let me try and piece this together and see if I can make sense of where you started.
Okay.
What you meant.
I would love it.
You're like, I go to the gym and I see weights, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to lift those weights. Fuck this, I'm leaving the gym. Versus I go to a bar and they're like, I want to give you a beer. I'm like, no, fuck that. I don't want a beer. I want something else. So it's like the opposite, I think. Or am I just completely going off the rails here?
Or like you go in and you're like, or you want to work out, right? But
Yeah.
then you get there and you feel uncomfortable so that you don't. Like if you go into the bar, you want to be not getting that beer, right? And then you end up, some people, you didn't, you had, maybe I don't know, I think a couple times you said the chick poured the beer and then like set it there and you ended up having it after you had your own Arnold Palmer.
That did happen one time.
Yeah, I remember. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And
I don't believe in God, so.
Listen, it's just a thing. It's source energy. I don't either. I don't believe in the Christian or whatever. Nobody get mad at me. But yeah. So the point is that like whatever. We're talking about semantics at this point. My point is that you're a fucking badass.
I know.
And you're doing great, and you should. I know you were proud of yourself, and I'm so happy that you can recognize that, and actually, look in the mirror and be like, I'm fucking proud of myself.
Yeah.
Right?
Facts.
Because we are so proud. Like, I'm over the moon proud of you, and I know, right?
Absolutely.
We all are. Everybody in this community, and I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad.
I love this community. I love you guys having this forum for me. Like, I don't know if I'd be here if it wasn't for everybody here.
It's amazing.
Or at least be here, like, at this state of, like, I'd fucking be here in my office, obviously.
Right? No, I get what
I don't
you
know
mean.
Yeah,
Yeah, I follow you.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's
We're not
all love, bro.
catastrophizing.
Yeah.
Right.
Some people do, for sure. But no, you're doing great. I mean, bro, it's so cool. And so do you let me ask you this, do you talk to your friends about this? Like, do they know?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a good support system with it.
Oh, yeah, I have a great support.
That's very important too in sobriety.
And,
Having a
I
support
think it
system.
I can't remember once that I mentioned it. One of my buddies' wife, like, I've noticed, like, you seem a lot more happy, or a lot more, like, I can't remember exactly the word she said. Like, a lot more.
You're what I said about how you're proud of yourself?
No, she was saying, like, you seem a lot more,
she's-
like, you seem different, like, a lot more in it, or, like, with it, or, like, in the moment, as opposed to when I was before. It was something like that.
It's those little things, but it stuck with you. That stuck with you.
Well,
Obviously.
no, I mean, something she noticed, but obviously didn't stick with me, because I don't fucking remember what she actually said.
But the energy of what she said and the sentiment of it did.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise you wouldn't be bringing it up right now. So
No,
that
you
have to
asked me
acknowledge.
if my friends said anything about it, and so I said yes. One of them said something.
Oh, well, I just meant like you have a good support system, but you remembered that. So that means that
That's
somebody.
this is right here is the ADHD conversation back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
It absolutely is. You got it right.
I can't help it. It is what it is.
I can't either.
You guys are hilarious. But the
You have it
most
too.
important part,
Don't play.
the most important part is that you are way, way, way past where you were 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I am absolutely.
I mean,
That
like,
right there is amazing.
Yep.
yeah.
And
Love it.
like I mentioned, and like, you guys have mentioned, and anyone either going through or talking to someone going through, like, there are going to be stumbles. I know that.
Mhm.
Right.
I just have to acknowledge that, deal with it, and move on.
Absolutely.
And not be like,
It's the
oh,
only
well,
thing you
fuck,
can
I
do.
guess I'm a full-blown alcoholic again. Here we go.
No. Don't ever let that take over.
Mm.
Because that's not real. That's just fear.
Right.
False evidence appearing real. That's all fear is.
Facts.
Well,
Fear is
evidence
bullshit.
Appearing real.
Appearing real. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought, for some reason, I thought you said hearing. I'm like, that's an H. That's not an A.
You're right, it is, but appearing is an A.
Yes, it is. So, thank you for the clarification. That makes a hell of a lot more sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's an A in hearing, but, like, okay, we'll just go with that.
Yeah, it is. And then also, well, you're not completely off of alcohol, but I was going to say, like, pause, not like pause button, but PAWS is another acronym that I didn't know that really stuck with me after I got clean. it's a post-acute withdrawal syndrome, and so you'll be, or I was clean for months, like 6 months, and then all of a sudden I felt like I just stopped the day before, and it was like, but I'm sure with alcohol it could maybe do the same thing. So just, it's something to look into and be aware of, because that could, spark maybe wanting to drink more because you feel so shitty, when you wake up. It happens. It's just a biochemical whatever. I don't know. I did do a paper on it in a rehab, but that was 2015, so I don't really remember everything, but I do remember the bullet points of it, and that was a big thing.
It's good to know.
Pause. Post-acute withdrawal syndrome.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
Makes sense.
not cool, but it happens. So as long as you're aware of it, so that way you don't get blindsided by it.
Right.
All right. Well, I think I've said my piece here, or I'm assuming there's other people.
Yeah, I got some. I got Elsie in the back.
I don't want to take up too much more of everybody's time.
Matt, thank you so much.
Man,
It's such
I
a pleasure.
appreciate you, bro.
I love our chats.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it was cool seeing you on the live yesterday, Carly, and you're like,
Yeah.
you're going to be on here tomorrow, aren't you? I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I'll see
And I
you.
decided, fuck it, I made a milestone. I'm gonna like share it.
Right?
Definitely.
Absolutely, man.
It's inspirational for other people. It really is.
That's
It's
a
really,
fact.
really.
And like really,
It
like
is.
even if like next month or whatever, if I've backslid, I should share that too.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
So
That's very important to share if you ever have a slip, and you don't even have to wait for the recovery session. You get on the chat, get on the IG chat, and be like, or the email, be like, yo, this is what's going on, and we got your back, bro. You know that, Matt.
yeah,
we got your back.
absolutely. I wouldn't fucking be here if I didn't think you had my back.
Yeah, no matter what. I'll
Right.
put my email in the or Heather can do it, or I'll just type it in there right now in the chat. Heather can share it to you, so you have my email. I pay attention to that one.
Ray has my email.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
your email.
Okay, well then
I
yeah,
got
just
you.
message him.
Yeah. Okay.
So that way you don't have to
All
learn
right,
a new
bro.
one, because I know it's bullshit, but it's annoying.
All right, Matt.
Love you,
bro.
special.
All right, thanks, y'all. Love you
Thank you.
guys. We'll,
See you next month. You coming back next month, right?
He will.
If I'm available, I will.
You'll be
All right,
available.
I mean, a month is a ways away. I don't know. Like I might. Yeah. If I mean, I'm
If
not
you're
saying like,
working-
if I'm like not dead, I will. But it depends.
No,
on
I-
Matt, we'll see you next month. We love you, bro.
All right, we'll see you
Love
next
you.
month, y'all.
Yeah. Ciao.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Matt right there, our brother Matt,
Matt the Beast. Dude,
the
he's so-
beast.
he's
Now
so
we
on
got
it.
coming up left, ladies and gentlemen, our sister, a fellow reactor. Please go follow her, Imperfectly Elsie.
I'm so proud of her. Hi.
I'm muted, sorry. Can you hear me now? Oh no.
I can hear you.
Is this a Verizon commercial?
Darn
Old
it.
school?
Not again.
We can hear you fine. Can you
Okay, no.
not hear us?
I know. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Okay, good. No, I was making sure. I'm still struggling with my equipment. Actually, hey, it was great seeing Matt up here. I'm glad to see that he's
Absolutely.
doing better. And also,
Is that
I'm
me?
actually, I'm really, really proud of him. I've known him for quite some time on here, so I'm really proud to see that he's trying to work on himself, just like we all are here.
That's a fact.
You know?
Everybody is.
Fact.
If they say
Yeah,
they're not,
and-
they're lying.
Yeah, right. And if they really aren't, then it's time to evolve.
That's a fact. That's a
100%.
fact.
So
How you doing,
yeah.
Elsie?
I'm doing all right. Struggling making my new videos, but I finally got one made earlier. I'm still trying to figure out the technical parts of this stuff, But
Yeah.
I am cigarette and nicotine vaping free.
Beautiful.
Jealous.
How long?
I started the journey February 14th. And right now I'm doing I'm a step down on the patches and a step down on the lozenges.
There
So,
you go.
and I take longer to switch out my patches than I used to. Sometimes I'll go a whole 48 hours instead, without switching it out too. So, and in
Nice.
Arizona, they have a free program where they actually mail you that shit.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
I think
So,
they do
yeah,
in Florida too.
They do it
Do
in
they?
Florida. I tried it and I still got a drawer full of nicotine patches, like, because it didn't work for me.
The patches
Well-
didn't work.
Yeah, I just had a cold turkey. I'm a cold turkey
Oh.
type of dude. None of that
Yeah,
shit. None of
we've
that easy
established that.
shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing with me, the patches never worked alone, but with the extra help with the lozenges, when I'm getting
Right.
that extra, it actually helps. And then eventually I'm going to try and just switch out the lozenges for regular mints
Right.
Just, you know,
Right.
for the mouth thing, you know.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's for that last beat of the addiction is the
oral
just
fixation.
the oral
That's
fixation.
what I
That-
have. That's my issue, and I don't know what to
And
do
then
about it.
I have this too. It's like a little
Build yourself a
tube,
wax boat.
metal tube.
Can't put
Well,
that in my
yeah,
mouth.
right. Well, actually,
Well,
I have
could,
this
but
little
I
metal
wouldn't
tube,
want to.
and
Yeah,
you go
I've
like
seen those.
this.
I've seen
Uh-huh.
those. Yeah.
It helps. It actually does. Actually,
Does-
sometimes I just do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I always have to have this thing like in my hand, like, and I've.
Oh,
gone-
it took me a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go follow my brother Lockwolf Reacts, man, another amazing reactor out there, YouTube.
Love
Showing love coming
Wolfie!
through. Appreciate you, Wolf.
But yeah, it took me a while to get rid of that, like needing to hold something constantly.
I have to have it in my hand at all. That's the crazy part about it. Like I have, like even when I'm in bed, like it has to
Oh.
be like in reach of me. Like I'm feeling. around
My
for-
ex would get so
crazy.
nuts over that. He's like, I rolled over and there's your vape again. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Well, yeah. At least I used to make the one. You know, I had the big ones like with the. I
Yeah,
built
the
my own
mod.
coils. And
Same.
it was the touch screen. I have 2 of them still, like the touch screen ones. And then I've got like 5 other ones that are like that too. And then it fill up with the juice. And then like I said, build my own coils and the whole thing. But I don't know. I feel like that might honestly.
It's all a ritual. It's all a
it-
It
ritual.
really is. yeah.
Well, hence an addict and loves a ritual and like you know, I'm not
Trust,
putting
I know.
That's
stuff in a
fact.
Trust,
spoon
I know.
or in a pipe anymore. So.
Well,
just
mine was a
little
key
things.
bump.
Yeah. Well, that was what I started on. I was talking to Texas about that. Like that was my very, like, cocaine was my very first like real addiction.
And in Florida, compared to the stuff you ever got here in Arizona, ooh, no wonder I didn't get it away from it till I got out here.
Yeah, I know. Plus, I was. Never mind. I don't want to say that on here.
And I was part of the music industry on the sidelines, so like it was always there.
Well, yeah, I was a
Right.
bartender at a very, let's just say, protected bar from a certain group of individuals that wanted me to help them, you know, get rid of things.
Understood.
And I did that, and so everything was free for me. So it was just a smorgasbord all day, every day. Breakfast
Yeah.
was, you know, that white bitch. So was lunch. So was dinner. And all through the night until did I sleep? Maybe like, you know, it was crazy.
Oh yeah, by
Yeah.
the time I was doing 8 at a time, I was no longer sleeping.
Yeah, it was bad because we'd get them. Like they would take me on purpose. They would take me to the dogs, you know, so I could see enough to where they knew that I knew it, and then they could trust me. Which, of course, like I'm not gonna say shit, but of course they, you know, with anybody you got to make sure you can trust them. But this is
Of
like,
course,
way too
yeah.
much. Like I just need to stop.
Oh no,
Alright.
yeah. I
Been
got
in
the
reverse.
picture. I got
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah, this is so long ago. This
I've
is
done
like
my own stuff.
2020 or 2000, not 2020, 2006 maybe. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
2007, 8, 9. Those
Yeah.
years, yeah.
So, thankfully, most of my stuff is out of the statute of limitations.
Oh, I don't care. Oh my gosh, where I lived in Melbourne Beach, right? Okay, so this is
I love Melbourne Beach.
yeah, way south, like not the Melbourne Beach up by Indy Atlantic, but the way south one by Sebastian Inlet. Yeah, so I lived right. You know where the blinking light is down there? The
Oh,
only
yeah,
stoplight?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I lived 7 houses south of the blinking light on the ocean,
Oh,
and
okay.
I woke up one morning after being up very late into the
Way
night,
too long.
and my ex-boyfriend, well, he's actually the father of my youngest daughter, but this was whatever. It's just a long story. We dated when we were younger and then got back together and whatever. Okay, so
Been there.
he was he was so drunk he started, like, we went surfing and then he came back in and then we were gonna go back down to the beach, but he started, getting sick. So we went in and ended up just staying in and then passed out at ass crack of dawn, and I hear like all these cop radios outside my house, and
Right.
I'm like, what is going on? Oh my god. And I look
Yeah.
out the window, and like my window is the ocean, right, like right there, and they're not like going they're walking around my house, but they're not coming knocking on my door, right? There was no cop knocks. And then I walk outside, I'm like, what is going on? And they're like, ma'am, please stay up in your property, stay in your house. We have a situation on the beach. Apparently, the early morning sunrise, beach walkers found, what was it, 30-something kilos of that right there, right down my beach.
Yeah, they were
access,
probably
there.
going to get caught, and they dumped it, hoping it would
Obviously,
get to shore.
right? Because it's normally supposed to be like a 52 pickup, they say, but it was only 30-something because the thing
Yeah.
was busted open. And
I'm familiar.
But if I had gone back down to the beach that night, if he hadn't gotten sick, I mean, I would be probably dead or definitely locked up because,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
either the distribution or the usage.
Right.
Either
Well, I
way,
mean,
bad
at the time-
news.
Right, at the time, I'm like, oh, I would just go bury it, put it in 5-gallon buckets and bury it. Yeah, right. The word would, it would be, yeah. There's too many idiots that would talk. But anyways, the point is that place
Always.
is crazy. Even though the barrels would roll up, the bales of weed all the time.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that was the craziest thing. And still, you can find that story in the newspaper still from then. That was even less. That was like 2005, I think.
How the
Yeah.
year I left.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Elsie that did it. She dropped it and left.
Elsie, god damn it. But the Mac,
Nah.
it's a crazy story. It's a crazy story.
I let everyone else do the bullshit, and then I was on the sidelines to reap the rewards.
Well, you were further south, right? You were down in like where was it?
I
Palm
actually-
Beach or-
I started out in West Palm, and then I went everywhere between there and Fort Lauderdale Beach, even a little bit of time in North Miami.
So south, north, like, but
Yeah, I was
yeah.
like in the southern parts, but I would
Yeah.
go to Orlando all the time to Disney
Well, there's-
World.
I don't really go down there because there's no surf. That's why I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There is no surfing, but I did live across the street from Fort Lauderdale Beach for a little while.
In West Palm, they have Pump House in Palm Beach. That's like the only break that really goes off when there's
Yeah.
storm surf, and it gets huge.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
Jupiter's pretty nice too, I think, if I
Yeah,
can
but
remember
you
correctly.
need the ground.
So you said from February you stopped nicotine and everything and all that.
Yep. I chose Valentine's Day as my quit date because Troy
So you can
doesn't
remember?
smoke, and because Troy doesn't smoke either. So it was a gift for me and for him.
Nice.
And did you quit?
Nice.
Well, you have the patches and the what are the? I don't even know what lot. Are they
Just
gnarly
actually,
tasting?
I mean, they supposed to taste like mints.
Do
and
they taste like mints?
That was like a
I
magazine.
know, right?
Does.
But yeah, they sort of taste like mints, but they're a bit sweeter.
Okay.
I mean, they're not
And what milligram is
disgusting.
it supposed to be?
They come in 2 and 4.
Okay.
So right now I'm on the 2, and I started out with the 21 milligram patches, and right now I'm on
Seems like
the
a lot.
14. I'm on the 14 milligram patch now with the 2 milligram
Nice.
lozenges, and then next I'm getting the 7 milligram patches.
Hell yeah.
I just
But
never
with the
did
14 milligrams,
patches.
I'm sometimes I'm going 2 days without switching it out, so they're lasting me longer.
Yeah, because
That's
for
good.
me, it's not the I don't really think it's the nicotine. Honestly, I think it's the whole the holding it, the hitting it, the feeling, the all. I've tried to look into those ones that are just flavored air.
Yeah, yeah,
But
like the
they're so
fume.
expensive.
The
Right,
fume,
exactly.
I know that thing
And
is.
those little
But
flavor
actually, they're
packs.
making new ones of these that have flavor in it and hit more like a cigarette. And I've seen them online. I don't remember the brand or whatever, but they have like flavors to make it similar to vaping, and it hits more like a cigarette or
What
a
is the
vape
name of
pen.
those that you have?
I don't even remember. This one isn't that, but I seen them on like Facebook all the time
Yeah, I get
doing
ads for them.
ads for
Yeah.
it's similar to this, but it's a slightly different shape so that you can infuse it with a flavor and it hits more like a cigarette.
Hell yeah.
Right. Well, I don't
So
know.
like,
gotta
I saw that in
figure
the
I-
TikTok shop.
yeah, yeah.
I don't have TikTok. I refuse to go on there because
Mm.
their new T and C's. I no. Every time
I rarely use it. I rarely use it myself, but I did buy a T-shirt from there, which I love so much. It says Gen X really big, and then underneath it says lots of memories, no evidence.
yeah, that's kind of good, right, for millennials also. Well, honestly, our thing was to take those disposable cameras,
Yep.
and take just a shitload of pictures. But
Oh yeah.
you only get one. Well, unless you order extra prints. One time you go to the the whatever drugstore and get it printed out, and then that's it. And then they get
They
lost.
wouldn't make negatives of those so that you could get
I
them
don't
reprinted.
remember. I'm sure probably. Yeah, you're good. They probably did, but I don't remember.
I was gonna
Then-
say because they used to have like at least provide negatives so that you could get reprints in the future.
I mean, I don't listen. This is going back, like.
And
a
actually,
while.
Troy's a millennial.
Oh, your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just hit 30 last September.
Elsie. I did not know this, ma'am. Look at you,
I-
girl.
I'm 52 now too, so don't remind me.
That's fine. Listen, that's fine. Honestly, most of my long-term actually, all of my long-term relationships have been men that were younger, or boys, really. For fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
well,
like-
thankfully this one is not a boy.
Yeah, well, like my oldest daughter's father, Cammy. I'm only saying, shut, Cammy, stop. He's only a month younger than me, and then Isla's dad is what, a year and a half younger than me, something like
Okay.
that. And then no, Jay was older than me. My fiance who passed away while I was in the hospital during COVID. That was. Ugh.
Oh, I bet that was rough.
Yeah.
Especially during isolation. Like, come on,
Well, I
could it
wasn't
happen
even
at
in
any
there
worse time?
For COVID, I was in there for that endocarditis that I was talking about earlier because I had COVID. I've told this story before, but I had COVID so bad, and like at the same time as getting an infection, a staph infection, that because I went to the hospital so many times, I went myself 3 times. The 4th time I was taken in an ambulance and was almost dead from septic shock because they kept sending me home because they were like, you have COVID, there's nothing we can do. And they, this is when you'd go to the hospital, and if you had COVID, they would come in with they put you in a sealed room. They'd come in
Oh,
with,
they were like in a
hazmat suits.
hazmat? Oh,
Yeah.
when it was like in its infancy.
Right, but that's the thing. They only tested me for COVID. They didn't test me for anything else. And it's such a simple test, right? Like,
That's crazy.
I could have.
See, this is
known
what
what I
drove
know
me
now.
nuts. This was what drove me nuts and made me even leave Florida and come out to Arizona. I had fibromyalgia for 5 years, but apparently it's all in my head because there's no test. Blah, blah, blah. All in your head. Nothing wrong with you. Why are you in here? Oh, you're just looking for pain
in
pills.
Florida.
In Florida.
Well, yeah, they did have a really gnarly, as you know. This was the spot to get all the blues. Like, I was getting,
Unfortunately,
six,
I actually
7,
left there
8
before there was blues.
scripts. Really?
I was actually, yeah, I
No.
left there in
What year?
2005.
No, they were there.
Okay,
way
I was
before
already
that.
there. Okay. See, I wasn't part of that life. I was part of the
Okay.
snow. It was
Right.
always snowing for
Well,
me.
yeah. Well, yeah, for me too. But that was like a way to. That's why I started, because it was like a business opportunity, really.
For me, it was pain relief. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need your pills. I have it handled. Like,
Right.
I
Tammy,
want answers.
hold
Okay,
Dog.
sorry.
No, my daughter, Cameron, will come and say hi if you're gonna be all up in my business. Go away, thank you. 14.
Can someone help me name this little guy? He's got feet.
I know. I'm trying to think. He looks like an Albert or like a Herbert. 'Cause he's kinda
Herbert.
funny.
Okay, so
Or
Herb, which is
Herbie. Or
Herb,
Yeah.
Herbie, perfect because I smoked the herb.
Yeah.
Actually, and I
He looks
have my
very
chatty.
proper.
I know, doesn't he? And he should be British, but British.
I always get nervous doing my British
Oh.
accent on here because we've got so many Brits in our family.
Yo no puedo.
Yo no
Yo no
puedo.
puedo.
What about you?
I
Can
can't. I cannot with the British accent. Yo puedo con el español.
Es solamente así para mí español.
Un poquitito. Un poquitito.
Porque it's been so long since I lived in Costa Rica. And when I lived there, I was almost fluent, because I was there for almost, like just a month, 2 months shy of 3 years. So
That's how I learned my Spanish. I did not know a lick of nothing till I moved there for intermediate school, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade to Puerto Rico. Before that, even my Spanglish was bad.
yeah, I think I took Spanish, but that's just, dude, the when you take a class, in my opinion, it doesn't freaking work. Like, because you're not using
Not always.
It's
Yeah.
like a regurgit. Some people that works for them. For me, it's not. Like, I needed to be a. Hold on, Cammy. Who's barking? We'll make her stop. Okay, sorry. Yeah, we're still babysitting.
Hey
my
everybody in the
sister's
chat that I've missed, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm talking and so I can't talk and chat and read at the same time. Love you guys though.
dog. Oh, Thundy's here.
I know, Darius. Okay, thank you, Darius. Lil Herbie it is. Lil Herbie.
Yeah, that's I like Herbert. Well, that's his official name. Like,
And then I named
our the
yeah.
dog. So we wanted to do like the whack. So it's Rosenthal, Wintergreen, and her last name is Wazleski because it's my brother-in-law's last. But Rosie's what we call it. What? What?
Okay.
What?
She breaking up again.
I'm breaking up.
Your video and your audio was starting to like break up for a sec there for me anyway. Maybe it's my shit. I don't know.
Ray, you know?
I don't know. You're back though.
Okay, that was yeah. Because I've taken great pains to make sure my shit does not do that again. Because I had such an issue with it in the past. So, and Deb helped out a lot. Thank you very much. Even though I'm just talking about quitting these. But I appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, send somebody to the vape shop before they close. So I was... 'cause this one only has... I don't
This
like it
is
when
my
they get low.
nicotine now. This is my nicotine.
Yeah, I just don't... Like I said... Like,
Nice and shiny.
When I was in the hospital, for instance, they tried to give me the patches, and I'm like, I don't even care. Like, it was when I was separated from it. That's really all I needed, which is, now that I think about it, I sound so stupid saying that I don't want to do it or can't do it, because it's just a matter of getting it away from me.
Right.
and then I'll be fine. I know that. It's not.
I didn't
like, I'm
think
not
I could either, though. I really didn't. I'm surprised.
It's a crutch, like with
Like,
everything.
I didn't think I could do it either, girl. I mean, if you. It really is. It really is. It was my pacifier for a long, long time, and I'm still
Facts. And I used
crutching
to
on the
suck my
nicotine
thumb.
because sometimes I get that anxiety.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my anxiety's handled.
I'm not going to tell you what I do in my sleep when I'm having anxiety because it is not PG.
Well, we all do. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,
Yes,
Elsie,
Gato
thank you
is
for-
cat, Heather.
All right.
No problem.
We got a couple of guests. We got Bree in the back, and we got the Darius in the
Bree.
back.
Let's go. Awesome.
Elsie,
Can't wait.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Love you
for sharing.
guys.
Love
We
you.
appreciate you,
Mwah.
love you. Keep on doing that
Proud of
YouTube
you.
shit. You're doing amazing.
Thank you.
So
Appreciate it.
thank you. Love you. Ladies and gentlemen, the next guest. We got two more guests, and we're gonna probably
know,
call it call it a night. Let's bring up the one, the only Bree.
Bree. Hi.
You're mute.
Um,
You're not muted no more.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I had family therapy tonight. You know my situation, what I've been going through.
Yep.
I had to get out of family therapy quickly because even though my dad's been backing me this whole time, he literally was like, I wonder what she did to get sexually harassed. And it really, really hurt me.
I can imagine that would be hurtful. That's bananas for him to say that in front of, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't, I know it's hard. I know. Believe me, I've been in lots of situations, and so many women have, where, you know, things have happened to you, but men will still, even though we have all this information out there now, with all the things that, you know, it's not women's fault, but they will still think it was if it was my fault that I wore a too low cut top, I said something I shouldn't have because I'm the lady and I shouldn't entice the man. What? Dude, just because
Literally.
I'm being myself, I don't deserve, like, and some guy wants to, like, you know, be all up on me and tell me he thinks he can get this, that, and the other. No. And I apologize to you on behalf of
I'm
him.
sorry, Bree, that you're going through this. I'm
Thank
so
you.
sorry you're going through this. This is bullshit. The best thing you did was walk out and get
Yeah.
out of that, because staying there, all it was going to do was mentally get you worse and worse. The best thing you did was get the fuck out of there. I don't know him. I don't know your father, but fuck what he say. That is ridiculous. It shouldn't matter what you were wearing, how you were acting. None of it shouldn't matter. If you say no, that's what it is. That's it. Stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to be talked to like that. I don't want to be touched like that. I don't want to be nut. No is no is no. It doesn't fucking matter nothing. You could be going to that fucking job wearing nothing, and that man should not fucking say or touch or do anything. Period.
Yeah, except for
Point
offer
fucking
you
blank.
a towel or a robe.
Or a towel or a robe to cover. That should be the only thing he should be fucking
Yeah.
saying. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're going through that. I wish I was fucking. Oh my god.
I know. It's so
I
frustrating.
just don't know what to do. That's my father. He backed me the whole time. He even told me, like, maybe go to the media about it. But now automatically he's telling my therapist, like, I'm wondering what she did. And I'm like, what did I do? I didn't deserve this.
I agree. But
I
you
think
did the right thing.
Bree, I think you need to come up with a game plan, and I think you need to somehow, some way, come up with some type of bread, some type of something. I don't know, and just be on your own and build a different circle. What I've hit, the circle that you're around right now is not beneficial for your mental. It really isn't, because the things that you told us already, plus what just happened tonight, this is not beneficial for your mental health. It's not beneficial for getting better. You're never gonna get better being around that type of that circle that you're in of negativity and you not being supportive and not having your back. I mean, you need that. You're in a very fragile moment right now in your mind, and having people like that around you is not beneficial for you. You need a. If I don't know if you have a friend that you can go to. I don't know to live with or anything like that, but you need to start working towards getting out of all of that and being in your own little circle and only allowing people that are going to be supportive of you in that circle. I understand it's hard having parents, and it's your parents, it's your mom, it's your dad. I get that. I feel you 100% on that. I had to put a separation between me and my own blood. So I understand you wholeheartedly that it hurts. And it's hard to do that because that's blood, that's family. These are the people that brought you into the fucking world. Sometimes, in some situations, they have to take a back burner and they have to sit in the back seat of your life. They cannot be in front of it. They cannot be controlling it. They can't be around it. They shouldn't be around it. Unless they're going to be there to fucking help you. You need that support. And we could do what we can in the internet, but we only could do so much over here. You need to start taking these steps of saying, and I know it's hard, and I know what you're going through, and I know looking for a job. I get it. I see the stress, and I understand it, and I feel you. You find one way or another. We're here for you to fight through all that bullshit and find a way to get the fuck out of that. You have to be in your own little bubble. Right now, the support that you have physically in real life right now is very minimum that you have. Very minimum. And us over here on YouTube and on IG, like I said, we could talk to you, and we could talk to you. We could give you the advice. We could tell you what's the next steps. We could give you the whole entire blueprint. Find a way to get out of that situation. You already did the good job. You quit your fucking job. Fuck Crocs. Fuck everybody in there. That right there alone is fucking amazing.
Ray saying that means a lot.
Yeah. You know I own my Crocs. But not having the support that you need in real time sucks. There's numbers that you could call in situations. There's places you could go to church, and the church could help you out finding a place to place you. There's a lot of churches that work with women that are alone and need the help, and they'll house you.
And there's other women that are going through the same thing.
Right.
That I've been to a domestic violence shelter. Granted, that's not what you're going through, but I'm sure there's so many programs out there that you just have to look through it and find them. And don't be ashamed to do that. Don't be ashamed to look for the help like that. Right now, the situation you're in, mentally, you're in a cage. You're in a cage that you can't get out of. If you have to step out of your norm, and you have to step out of your comfort zone, in order for you to find that circle that you need, baby girl, that's what you got to do. You can't keep on sticking around to people that are not trying to help you. And I know that's your mom and your dad, but what I've heard, what I'm hearing, what you're telling us, they're not trying to help you. How about your mom? You said your dad, but is he like the patriarch of the house? And
well, my parents are divorced. My dad lives in a different state. He seems to be more emotionally helpful. My mom kind of closed off.
So who are you living with then?
My mom.
Do you have a stepdad or no?
Yeah, but I don't get along with him.
And now, who was the one that was at family therapy? Your real dad or your
my dad? My real dad.
Okay, and he lives in a different state.
Yeah.
Okay. And he drove there to be in person?
No, it's just video call.
Yeah. Zoom. Okay, so then he doesn't understand, and he's separated from the situation.
I mean, yeah, but also like, as far as like the situation, we're at home.
As far as the situation that you brought, so you guys were obviously talking about the situation that happened at your job.
Yeah, he's been back. Yeah, he's backed me the whole time. He even told me to go to the media, but then tonight he was wondering what I did to deserve what happened.
Was it something the therapist said? I'm just trying to understand the logistics.
No, it was like, I don't know. It was like
no,
a
but
180.
even that.
No, I agree.
If my daughter comes to me before the family therapy. She comes to me and tells me this guy is SAing me. He's there's shit going on at my fucking job with this guy, you know, doing inappropriate shit and acting inappropriate and doing all types of crazy shit. I'm never going to ask, as a father, I'm never going to ask, what did my daughter do to deserve that?
Yeah.
I'm never, those words are never going to pop up in my head. I'm going to say, where does the guy fucking live? Give me his fucking address, and I will see you from 15 to 20. That's the last things that I'm going to tell my daughter.
Yep.
Anybody touches my child is going to be a wrap. I'll do time with no fucking issue. Just to ask that question, that happened to my daughter in high school one time. And I was the last one to know because my daughter told my wife, if Dad finds out, he's going to fucking kill him. And we're going to lose Dad. And when they told me, the kid was already locked up and he was already, and I was like, oh, so you guys did the law thing because you guys knew better. Because a father is there to protect his kids no matter what. I don't give a fuck if he's in another fucking country. He's there to protect you. And that's the type of circle you need. You need people around you that are going to be there for you, Bree.
I mean, my dad, there's a long history there. We tried to mend our relationship, but growing up, I'm not going to lie, he abused me. So, I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
I'm sorry. That's it's so frustrating to me to hear that because I
appreciate that.
You're going through a lot. And honestly, like, when you go through something like that at a young age, look, I'm not a therapist. I can't, I'm not a psychologist. I'm just me, right? And I have my own life experiences, but I can empathize with you from my own experiences that I've been through and what my close friends have been through, and then what I've seen my daughters go through with my ex and how affected she was by his abusiveness. Not like, I mean, I don't know what kind of abuse you mean, but I'm not
like he would hit me and choke me and stuff.
Right. Yeah. See, and that's just not okay. Like, I don't like. It's so freaking frustrating. And then that's why is that one of the reasons your mom left him?
Yeah.
Good. At least your mom was protecting you, because that's what I did too. I mean, and it sucks when you're in that situation as a, parent, because like for me, because like I said, I can only speak on my experiences when my girls were there, but he was the main source of income that we were getting to live where we were. And so when you're faced with that, what am I going to do? And that's how they kind of like, they psychologically make you feel like you have to stay. And then, but for your mom to overcome all of that, like, I don't know what the financial situation was, and I'm not trying to ask, but she obviously cared about you first, which is important. And you said she's been pretty steadfast and with her support and been there for you, right? Or no?
I mean, emotionally, growing up, yes. Recently, no. I think it's because I'm like over 18 now.
That doesn't matter.
I don't know.
You're still like, in my opinion, like, my girls are my girls, and that's that. Like, I'm still, like I said, I'd pull a Fiona Gallagher, jump over a fence, and
Fiona Gallagher is fire.
Yeah, for real.
Bree, like what Texas said something. Check around your area for women's shelter.
Yeah.
And you just need to do it for you. You need to do it for you. You need to find a way out of that. And if we were all there, trust me, it'll be no fucking problem.
Right.
But you got this. I know you got this. You're strong. You were hesitant about quitting your job, and look what you did. You quit your fucking job. So I know you can do this. And you're young. You're 24? You said you're young. You have every bit of your life ahead of you. Like that the situation you're dealing with, like with my daughter, it wasn't even too much. He inappropriately touched my daughter in an inappropriate way, some kid in school. And it wasn't a big deal, and I mean, it was a big deal, but it wasn't like, it didn't pass a certain line, but still, that anger still fell in me. And if your dad can't feel that, if you need to find a way. You need to find it. Call the women's shelter, call the 1-800 numbers around your area. Find some place that's going to listen to you and tell you, okay, this is what we could do for you. These are the steps that you need to take. And just follow it. You cannot take it for advisory and be like, all right, well, let me think about it. No, you have to put these things into action. And I know it's uncomfortable, and I know it's going to be scary, and I know it's all new, and I know it's not your comfort zone.
But
this
you
is the
grow
time that
in discomfort. You never grow when
you're
you're
never going to grow in a comfort level. Nobody's ever going to learn who they truly are unless they get out of that comfortable zone. And I know you could do it because you've already done something that you didn't think that you were able to do because you're worried about all the consequences of you doing that. And you did that. You quit. Fuck Crocs. Fuck those people that work there. Fuck HR. Fuck all those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
they don't deserve to have you working for them. Period.
Thank you.
But now this is the next step of your mental health journey. You got to find your personal life. You need to find that support. These people in these shelters, man, I'm telling you, they're good. They know how to talk to you. They know what you're going through. They've seen it. They've seen it all. And they'll know how to put you to the right directions. They'll know how to all right, go to this place tomorrow. Sign up for this. Go to this place tomorrow. Sign up for that. Even if you need to go get Section 8, and if you need to go get Section 8, you need to go get help from the government. That's what it's there for, Bree.
Yeah.
That government assistance, it's not for people that don't want to work. The government assistance and all that the government has to help in every state is there to house women that need housing, to give that women the help that they need to go to the next step. So if you need to live off of government assistance for the first 6 months or a year till you get your shit in order by yourself, then that's what you need to fucking do.
And I can help you navigate that.
Right. And Carly could do it. Heather could do it. Ashley, all these females in the Vibe Recovery chat, everybody in the Vibe gang that are in that Vibe Recovery chat, you just say, hey, how do I get this? What are the steps that I need to do to go get food stamps? What are the steps that I need to get Medicaid? What do I need to get Section 8? Where do I have to go? These women, I've seen them work fucking miracles.
Yeah.
For people.
At
Miracles.
lightning speed, too.
At lightning. Like right now, Heather's already sending you something. I guarantee it. I guarantee it she is, because that's how we do it. You're not stuck. You're never going to be stuck. There's always going to be a way out of any situation. You just need to step back from it, clear your fucking mind like you just did, find the solution. It's easier said than done, I know. It's easier said than done.
You tried, so for your own, your heart and your head, you went to family therapy. You tried that, and then you saw, the outcome. And
maybe
Ray's correct. Go ahead.
Yeah. Maybe I need to cut off my dad after all this stuff I've been through with him. Maybe I just need to cut off my dad. That's it.
You need to cut off anybody right now in your life today. What's the day's date? 3/27/2026, 9:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Anybody at this moment right now that is not here for you, cut them the fuck off. You do not need them. Period.
How's your mom been? You said she's not been?
I mean, she's there. I feel like our communication is off. But I know she's there for me.
So why don't we try to have a sit down, not us, but you and your mom have a sit down together. Mom, I need to talk to you, all bullshit aside, all crazy shit aside. We need to sit down and we need to figure this out, because this is what it's going through. And then tell her, this is the plan that I have. If you can't be here to help me, then these are the plans that I'm taking, and I'm gone, and I'm out of here. And I don't want this relationship to end, but a girl needs her mom. A girl needs her dad. We could be we could be the uncles and the aunts that you always needed and wanted. But you always gonna need that connection. So if there's a glimpse of fixing anything or getting in a good graces or good pages with your mom, I think you need to start thinking of how to work that on top of going on your own and doing your own thing and making your own lane now and get away from it. Because now, imagine if you have your own spot and you have your own money and you got your own thing. Ain't nobody gonna kick you out of nothing. You ain't gotta worry about nobody kicking you out of shit. You on your own.
And you'll
you
find
got
your own
that
support system, and you'll
find your own
yeah.
support system. And you only will allow people that are going to be with you, not against you. Not people that are trying to compete with you. Not people that are trying to use you. None of it. You.
Right.
Period.
And like
and I know you got this.
Yeah, other women who have been through things, you know, it's there's tons of groups that you can join. Like even if it's not like at a shelter, there's just groups that meet up, women's groups specifically for any
Right.
women that have. I mean, you can like abuse could be the most minuscule thing, but that's still abuse. I'm not downplaying yours. I just mean like the groups are there. Like there's enough, right? And you can find that, and you can get strength from there. It's, you know, they say experience, strength, and hope. When you listen to somebody else's experience, strength, and hope, it invigorates you. You know, you take what you want from it, but whatever, and then eventually you can talk
Right.
about yourself. I mean, I don't, you know, however comfortable you are with it, but it's important to get integrated in those communities and know that the only people that you think right now that besides us that you're looking to for help are your parents. That's not the case. Like there is a whole huge world, and all these women and all these people, women especially right now for you, is what you need, you know. And yeah, seriously, if you want to DM one of us, just like exactly like just the city that you're in, then we can find those spots for you. And I don't know
Thank
what.
you.
So are you in school or?
No, I've just been working.
That's okay. Like, look,
Yeah.
believe me, I know. So you're working, and you said I remember yesterday you said you were playing at, what was it? Was it a shoe store, right?
Adidas.
Adidas, that's what it was.
Adidas.
Yeah, and okay, so there's, I mean, it's not in the same place as where the Croc store was, right?
No, there's 3 different
Okay.
outlet areas.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I would stay clear of that area just
Yeah.
because you don't want to bump into those people.
Right.
You want to make sure that you are like away, like for real. And it's good that you have like those. And then I know you said you were thinking about bartending, and I'm just gonna say this right now, like this is just my opinion. Take it for what don't or do, but bartending it's a very, you have to have a very strong like exterior to be able to do that, because you're gonna get not only drunk people but drunk guys, drunk girls, drunk everybody, and they will try to attack you, get under your skin. It's you become a sounding board for every emotion you can possibly think of, the dirty, gritty, nasty, terrible ones, and the fun, beautiful, happy way. It's you have to have a super level of discernment and know how to like compartmentalize and handle people. So it's like, if anything, I would recommend serving tables first before you ever start bartending. And I think serving tables is a great job to have, because it helps you learn people and how to interact with people like that without
Right.
having the with not the barrier. Like when you're a server, you can walk away right from the table, and you don't. But when you're bartending, they're there, you're there.
You can't go nowhere.
Yes, exactly. So I mean, it's something to work. It's a goal to work towards. I just,
Right.
in my opinion, you know, I think that you should try serving, and servers make bank,
Right.
a lot of money.
Oh, there's like 50 million things I want to do. Like, I don't even know. Like, one of them I think is traveling.
And you know what the beautiful part is, Bree? You're 24, so you got
The
you got
world is
time
your
to do
oyster.
all of it. To do all of it. That's why I
Yeah.
tell my kids every single day, do what the fuck you love. I get mad at them. You know why I get mad at them? Because they want to work a 9 to 5 to start saving up money to go and put. And I get mad. I was like, no, We got you. I want you guys to go to school and do whatever. Like, find what you love and do it. Take this opportunity and just find what you love to do and do it. But my kids, they want to be independent, and I get it. They want their own money. They want their cars, and I get that. And do what you gotta do. I'm never gonna stop my kids from doing whatever the fuck they want to do. But in my mind, I'm just like, you don't have to. You don't have to deal with the 9 to 5 bullshit. You don't have to do. Stay home, go to school, find what you love to do, and go. And it's scary to see my kids out in the world and do it. But they're making their strides, and they're paying their fees, and they're living their life, and they're learning. And your opportunity right now is your opportunity to go out there. The world is fucking yours, Bree. Yeah. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You cannot let none of these people, no matter who they are, nobody should stop you from doing what the hell you want to do. And try. Go work 1,500 jobs. Quit. Yeah, and then go find another one next week. And then quit and go and try everything, because you're never going to know what the fuck you love to do unless you try all those 50,000 things you want to do. Yeah. And then eventually, you honestly think at 24 years old I was going to be a fucking reactor on YouTube? I fucking know what the fuck YouTube was at fucking 27 years old.
Yes.
I was not in this life. I got my YouTube account in 2016. I didn't have YouTube before that. I didn't have anything. I was completely in the blind. I was too much into my drugs and into my own little fucking life. That and I thought I was stuck. You're not stuck, Bree.
No, you're never stuck.
You got all that.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even tell you how many lives I've lived in this one life.
Shit.
It just continuously.
My wife said something. My wife said we remake ourselves every couple of years.
Yeah, for sure.
We are never the same person that we were 5 years ago. We always remake ourselves. This is just your first form, Bree. You got a million other forms you're gonna transform to. Never try to live in the what ifs. Just live your life. Just leave the worries behind and keep moving forward.
And keep your agency and keep be proud of yourself. You really should be proud of yourself and know that you did the right thing and stand on that business, because for real, you did the right thing, getting yourself out of a potentially very dangerous situation.
Very dangerous situation.
Yeah, and that is so badass and so hardcore, and you need to really recognize that for what it is. And I know that you have, but like even more so, because there's women that are, in their 50s that can't do that shit. Like they're not able to like recognize it and then do something about it. Right? That is a huge thing. And like, you really need to understand that you have so much potential. And you're so smart, and you're able to recognize these things, which is a lot of people, they don't have that skill.
In the last year, I've been through 2 domestic violence situations, sexual assault, kidnapping, and grooming. So I have to be vigilant. It's a lot.
Even more so of a reason to find those groups of those women that have been through the same thing and that can help you, navigate.
And just as open as you are with us, the more open you are with them, the more help they can find for you to deal with anything. Get you a better counselor, because if that therapist didn't protect you or back you up in that conversation,
that's fucking.
You don't need that therapist. You need to go find somebody else, because their job is to be there to protect you and your mental. That's period. So these groups, like Carly said, will help you find all of that. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to have no shame about it. You don't have to leave it to the people that did you wrong. Let them feel shameful. Let them feel all that guilt and all that bullshit, because they're the ones that fucking did you dirty. I need help. That help is there. The help is going to be there, and the help is going to help you, and it's going to get you to a position that maybe in 10 years you're going to be in a position where you can help somebody else that was going through the same thing that you went through. This life is tough, Bree. It's tough, and sometimes it fucking sucks.
But it's beautiful at the same time.
It's a beautiful fucking experience. It's just a beautiful experience, and we have to see it that way. We can't see the dark all the time. If we start seeing the dark all the time, we tend to go into the dark, and we can't do that. We have to start seeing the lighter picture of all this. You're gonna get past all this shit. I know you are, because you're strong. You just gotta believe that. You just gotta do it, and you gotta like Heather just finished posting right now. Check your DMs when you're done, because she already got you and exactly what the hell you need. So we here. We got your back. Understand that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we love you. You know we got you. And whatever you need, you know, you can always reach out, as you've done. And you know, I was right, you know, and I don't check because I'm, you know, obviously
Has the
do my best.
recovery session chat in IG, has it been helping you?
100%.
Yeah.
Good.
100%.
Good. I'm telling you, at any moment, at any time, they may not answer you
Somebody's
right
there.
away, but somebody's going to be there, active, that's going to be able to help you with anything that you're looking for. That's a group of amazing fucking people that are just there to help, and I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be a part of all of this, because we have an amazing community, and we're here to help you. So I'm happy that it is helping. I'm happy that you you have that outlet, man.
Yeah,
And
just
that's
like
dope.
Ray said, eventually you will be able to help others. That's where we're at. Like, we went
Right.
through the darkness and the mud
Right.
trenches, and now we're
Right.
able to kind of give our, you know, what we've learned through that to others, and just be here for you and love you and just support you and help you and figure out things. And everybody's the same, you know, just because they're not up here talking right now, they are all,
Right.
I know that they have the same, you know, sentiment as I am saying, for sure, 100%. So,
Right.
what is your so what's your next step right now? What do you think?
Go home because I am walking. I don't know if I'm gonna call my mom and tell her about what happened.
Oh, so she
I don't
wasn't
know.
in the family therapy?
No, my mom's in Florida right now. She's
Oh, that's right.
my
Yeah.
cousins are
Mhm.
performing at Universal Studios. So,
Yeah, you
Fire.
said that. That's cool.
yeah. So,
So it's just you,
I might
your
call
dad,
her.
and the therapist?
Well, my stepdad, I live with my mom and my stepdad. My dad lives in Maryland. I live in Delaware. So, but on the therapy, yeah, it's me and my dad that was on there.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Just wild to me that he would even say that. Like, it's just
It
frustrating.
just confused me because he was backing me all the way, even told me to go to the media, like I said. And then all of a sudden, did 180 today, and it confused me.
Well, it seems to me like he catastrophizes things and blows them up, like one
Right.
way or
Mhm.
the other. So, and he I think that's more of a selfish thing, and he does it for attention for himself. Does he drink, or
It seems like he does, but like he says that it's his high blood pressure medication, but I'm not sure about that. I have seen empty bottles in the garage when I go to visit him.
yeah, okay.
So
he's
I don't
probably,
know.
yeah, but I mean, regardless, that doesn't even. It is what it is. A lot of, you know,
Yeah.
it's not an excuse
Well-
whatsoever. But I'm just saying, like, people like that, they like the drama, and
Right.
they'll incite it no matter where they can or who they're
Absolutely.
hurting or affecting in whatever shape or form. They just like the attention and the drama, and that's not. That was really.
And you know what? And when things calm down, I would recommend tonight, pick a good movie, lock yourself in the room, leave the alcohol outside of the room, please,
Yes, definitely.
and
Please.
just cuddle up by yourself, watch the movie, fall asleep, clear your mind, fall into the movie so you can have a clear mind in the morning. Talk to your mom in the morning, let her know, hey, this is what it is. All the information that Heather's sending you, just look into it. Even if you don't do anything, just look into it. Just see what are the possibilities that you still have out there. And then see if you could get, and then at some point, message your dad, send him an email, talk to him on the phone, text him, do it however, but let him know, hey, that day in the therapy session, because you have to let that out. You cannot let that fester in either. Because that's how we start building
Resentments.
resentments and stuff like that, by little things like that. We may not see it at the moment, but we tend to hold that shit in, and then 10 years pass down the line, and now it's a trigger. Now it's a trauma. Now it's something that is sitting with you. You have to let it out and let him know that. And say, hey, this is how I felt the day you did this. Whether you were doing it maliciously, whether you were doing it without knowing, however way you were trying to do it, I just want to let you know this did hurt me. And I did feel the way, because you cannot let as small as it may sound or as small as it may be, we can never let that shit just sit and settle, because it could grow into something bigger inside of us.
Absolutely.
The quicker you let it out, the quicker that feeling is out of you. You don't have to ever worry and carry that burden or carry that trigger ever again. And it's time. And I'm saying it because you're so young, and right now this is the moments that you start building a lot of triggers, and you start bringing a lot of just issues and traumas and stuff in you in these years that are coming up. So the more that you could just let it settle where it is, instead of taking it with you in the future,
Right. Yep.
the better it's going to be for you in the future.
Yep, because you won't have that baggage that you're carrying around.
Try to leave it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like he's blaming me for
No.
what happened to me.
Well, if he is, fuck him. It doesn't matter. You know that it's not your fault. You know that. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to completely just own that. I know it wasn't my fault. I know that he's incorrect in his
Right.
assumption or whatever. Okay,
And try not to, and I know, because it's your dad. I mean, I know it's like, what the fuck, like, you're supposed to have my back, and you would never expect somebody that's gonna have your back to say something like that. And I can't speak for your dad, but I can speak for a lot of men. Sometimes we don't know what the fuck we say when we say it. Sometimes we say shit thinking that it's gonna sound a different way, and then when it comes out, it's something crazy. It could be something as simple as that.
Right.
That he's like, oh, I didn't even know I didn't even mean it that way. Or I didn't even mean to say it in those words. He could have been tripped up and shit like that. But you heard what you heard, though. And when you hear what you hear, you automatically, defense mode, emotion, what the fuck, Dad?
Yeah.
And it could be simple as, I didn't even know what I was saying.
Right. Or I didn't mean it that way, or
But
what,
either way, whether he meant it or not, that can't sit in you. That needs to be let go and be brought up and be talked about and squashed immediately, because you don't want to bringing baggage to the future. You want to make sure that all the baggage that you have is going to stay right here, right now, and you're not bringing that shit with you, because that's the only way that we're going to heal mentally. Is we can't sit and just, why did he say that? What, did I do something to him? Does he feel that way? Is he really like that? Oh my God! But you're my dad. You going through your head and asking all these questions, you're never gonna get an answer, because you're not your dad's head. You have to go to him and ask those questions,
right? When
and be upfront. And when you're ready, not right now, because it just happened. Everything is still up. Tensions are still high. When shit calms the fuck down in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, hey Dad, I gotta talk to you. When you have time, call me or text me. Get it out. Even if it's a 3-hour conversation, even if he tells you, fuck off, at least he knows. And you don't have to bring that with you. And you got it out. Well, you know how I feel now. So if that's how you feel about me, fuck off. And then that's it. You already killed it. Shut the door. You don't have to worry about that no more. Leave your traumas where they lay. Do not bring them shits with you.
Uh-huh. And
that's a very important part.
I completely agree with everything Ray just said, wholeheartedly. At the same, I just want to add to this, about the miscommunication, perhaps, if there was, because I know how therapists can somehow say things in a certain way that are leading questions, which they shouldn't be doing, but they do. Especially in a family setting and over Zoom on top of that. So, I wasn't there, so I don't know. So I could be.
What the therapist, I don't know if the therapist said it or my dad, but he was saying that I didn't hold a job very long, but I've worked at Crocs for a year and a half. And then the job before that, I worked there a year and a half, but it went out of business. But he was telling me I don't hold jobs very long.
The therapist was saying this?
No, my dad.
Okay.
And then he transitioned into, I wonder if there's something that happened, or if there's a reason that this happened. like if I cause something.
Well, if that's what it is, Bree, then let him sit there and wonder by himself.
Right.
And let him wonder all he wants, because it's not your problem. You know what happened.
Right.
You know what the truth is. If he doesn't want to believe you, then fuck him too. Dead ass. And it is what the fuck it is, because if I sound like a broken record. If you're not going to be there to support, then you don't need to be there. Point blank. If you're not going to be there to support, then you do not need to be in my life. But still, he still needs to know how you felt.
Yeah,
wholeheartedly.
especially when he's saying he wants to go. You go to the media. Like what?
Yeah.
I don't know how much.
You're gonna have my back, and all of a sudden in front of the psychiatrist, you acting crazy. Like nah, we're not playing that game.
No, that's somebody who's selfish and is only in this for their own selfish reasons.
Because he's in front of a and I'm not saying this is what it is. I'm just assuming, but it's because I believe it's because he's in front of a therapist, and he doesn't want to look like a bad parent in front of the therapist. So he's gonna start asking all these crazy questions, acting like he's this high and mighty type of. No. We're not playing that game.
Right. Meanwhile,
we're not
he's
playing
been,
that game.
completely absent in your life and fucking abused you. Like
And like I noticed, like around different people, when it's just me and him, it's different. When he's in front of other people, it's different. Like he acts different. So
yeah, I know those guys.
They're having saying they're saying the saying in the chat right now. Blood is thicker than water. That saying. The only thing that makes that saying true is the facts that their blood is a lot thicker than H2O is. That's the only fact about it. Because blood doesn't necessarily mean that they're there for your best interest. Like, majority of my family don't even talk to me. Because if you're not beneficial for me in my life, I don't care who you are. I don't care if we were raised together since diapers. I'm going to cut you off. I don't need that. Because me keeping them in my life, guess where I was at, Bree? A fucking addict.
Yeah. That's what happened
in a fucking dark ass fucking room in my head. You need to take proper steps from this point forward, Bree, and only focus on you, and focus on your mental, and focus on your happiness. You need to stop worrying about everybody else's, what they're gonna think, what they're gonna do, how they're gonna feel. That's not mattering. That right there is going to just keep you in a deeper depression, in a deeper situation. If you're not good for me, you're cut off from my life. That's the mentality that you have to start having moving forward, and just accept the positive that's coming to you. Don't feel guilty about accepting it. Don't feel guilty about receiving any help that anybody's out here willing to give you. Accept it. Keep the positive people in your life. The negative people, they can kick rocks.
Yeah. And who knows, maybe in the future, he'll come and apologize to you and whatever, but let that be on his own time. Don't take that upon yourself at all. Like my brother, he, what was this, almost 2 years ago now? Over 2 years ago, after I had already been sober for almost 3 years, he, got in this huge fight with me and my dad because his wife said that I couldn't be around their kids at a dinner out at a restaurant because they were scared that I was gonna be on fentanyl and that their kids could touch something and die. Meanwhile, he had come to the house earlier that day to borrow a freaking a weed whacker or some bullshit, touching all the door handles. My kids are alive and well. I know I'm sober. Like, it's just all this. And then from that moment on, my brother has completely ostracized himself from our entire family. He's got 3 sons. They, around my younger daughter's age, and they never see their cousins at all. Period. And it's all because he thinks that, his wife or whomever thinks that I would be on fentanyl and had car fentanyl and that's the stuff that you one drop it. But nobody's dead. This is just that's their excuse that they use to ostracize themselves. There's a reason why he wanted to pull away, and now they've gone too far into it to where they can't dig their way out of it and have any type of reasonable excuse or purpose for why they did all that. And it's just this huge giant wedge. It's a rift that's So families are complicated, is my point, and some people want to make them complicated on purpose, for whatever reason that may be. There's a plethora of them. So, if you don't have somebody supporting you 100% and loving you, unconditionally, then fuck it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, and Heather told me that she has, because I would need your like the city that you live in, so I could get like all the resources.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's
you don't
fine.
have to tell me on here. You can send it to me if you want.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'll look about all the resources, and I'm pretty fast with it, and I know she is. Well, we all are.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
the
Help.
girlies. And
I
men.
appreciate everything and all the help. Thank you so much.
You're
Of
very
course,
welcome.
that's what we're here for.
Now, go pick out a movie, go relax, chill, unwind, and we got you.
Kathy said make
Thank
some
you.
buttery popcorn and snuggle up.
Oh, she just left.
Oh,
That
bye.
was fast. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, the last guest of the night that I'm going to be bringing up is my brother, Darius Maximus the Third.
Darius.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How we doing?
Hello, love. How are
Long
you?
time no see,
I
bro.
don't know.
What's going on, brother?
Been a busy week catching up. Busy week.
I bet. I love the shirt.
Ninja Turtles.
Heroes in a
Sure.
half shell. Turtle power.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Love the
Raphael
shirt.
was always my favorite. I don't know why. I think
Mine
it's
too.
like, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, look. Ow! We all got the Raphael.
I love my Raphael.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's going on, Thunby? What's popping, bro?
Just in here to cash my Uncle Ray owes me a drink.
Yeah.
When Shane saw that, he's like, I gotta record this and clip it together.
Oh, it was hilarious.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so
I knew you were
bummed
doing
I missed
something.
meeting up with you guys. I just couldn't. The kids were still in school, actually. I couldn't get away. Yeah,
Well,
because spring
how
break
long
is
is
this
spring
week.
break?
It was the week before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was that week, and it wasn't. It was the week following. So.
I said it already. I owe Thunder a drink. So when we're in London, the first drink is on me, brother. Whatever pub we go to, my first drink is on me. I got you.
Did they still do the tepid beer? Is it not cold there? I don't know.
What?
In
They
the
do
UK.
serve a lot of beer room temperature over
Yeah, tepid. Room temperature, same thing.
Oh, I walk by cold.
Yeah, I don't know if they do that. I mean, I'm sure
How do they
some
not
probably
cold?
do.
They don't do it?
From what I
Well, you know what I'm going to do? At every club we're going to go to, I'm going to have a cooler with ice in it. I'm just going to fill up my cup with ice. I'm going to drink a cold ice. I'm going to drink cold beer. I can't drink hot beer.
I'm sure they probably have some. I don't know. Somebody's gonna tell us, I'm sure. I'm just gonna look it up right now.
Kathy says room temperature.
Yeah,
That's insane.
that's how they drink it. I mean,
It was
That's-
when I was over there in 08, but that was a long time ago.
That's how they're gonna drink it. I'm not drinking it that way. Oh, you motherfucker think I'm blind? I will be showing up inside pubs with a bag of ice on me, brother. I am not gonna be drinking that shit warm. Can you imagine that they shots? That means they shots are gonna be. They don't even got cold glasses. That's
No,
probably
they
what
do.
they do.
okay, they
They
do.
probably got cold glasses and pour in the beer. I got it.
It's certain beers that are only served room temperature, but
Yeah, but I'm not buying a beer with Thunder. I gotta get him a mixed drink.
oh well, there you go. You're fine.
Well, I mean, I do
What kind of-
stouts. Okay with us.
Ooh, I love a stout.
I'll get you a stout then.
They were
love
just
a
out of
stout.
Guinness, so I went with.
Like a
What
milk
was
stout.
what was that drink? What
So
was that
good.
drink they had? I forgot
Where
what
were
it
you guys
was.
at?
Wasn't it? We were in Orlando in
We were at
what
main
was it,
event.
Thunder? Man,
We went to
Main
Dick's
event?
Last Resort for dinner because I'm like, we roast each other online. We may as well go get roasted while we're together.
Roasted. Yeah.
Made us some great hats.
very great hats.
Great hats.
What do you mean?
And
And then
then-
the guy started moving his boobs, and when I was recording, it was amazing.
Ooh, fun.
One of the dude waiters, he was just, I was recording, he went, and I was like, you nasty mother.
He was
And
working
then
for them tips.
Then he gave me the other one, so I was like, all right, you got it, bro.
He wasn't in our
got it.
server. He just saw Ray doing a video, and he's like,
Yeah, he just got right behind me and started, like,
Oh.
yeah, I'm gonna fuck with him. I loved it. It was fire. And then we went to go play pool. Well,
And
we
then-
attempted to play pool.
We Harold and Kumar'd our way to the car afterwards.
Yeah.
We gotta
Brother.
get that footage together and put something. You gotta get that out, man. Everybody
It's
has
out.
to see this.
It's on Patreon.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip the dude where's my car part though, and I'm gonna put it up on IG.
Hunting for the fucking car.
That's the best. Those are the best times ever. But Orlando definitely,
It was
like,
funny.
dude, I could get. Oh, those streets are crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun. We had a fun time over there, man.
Way too much.
It is
You know what
fun.
You know what time I got home, right?
Probably like 4,
3 a.m.
right?
2:45
Oh, that's not
in
bad.
the morning. Well, when you leave at 11, it's bad.
Oh yeah, no, that is bad.
That-
Why did it take you so long?
Dude, so they were starting to do in Orlando when we leave the first exit where he was at. They're rebuilding. They're making the
They're
bridge
always
wider.
Literally.
So there was
always.
construction. So the construction made me go all the way to, I forgot what was the exit. I had to come out that exit, go around. There was a guy saying, yeah, you got to go this way. I go, and he's aiming everybody there. And all we did was do a whole fucking circle.
What'd you get on 408 and do the big circle?
And
Like the huge
I'm just
one
like,
all the way around?
no, not the huge one, all the way around. It was a short, because they're doing construction. So there was an exit that we were not supposed to take. We were supposed to go straight. But everybody, they had arrows pointing, take this exit, because they're doing road work ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So we went, everybody, it was not only me, every car in front of me was taking that exit. And then we all just following, and then I could see everybody in front of me driving, saying, what the fuck am I going? And then I'm just like, and then I'm looking at everybody, I'm like, are we lost? Like, what the fuck? And then we all came around, and we all went to the same, and people stopped their cars. Right there, they just, in the middle of the highway, they stopped their car, they were like, which way are we going? Then somebody said, yo, we were just going straight. Then we went straight, and then we finally were able to get going back to fucking Tampa. And I'm just like,
What do you
that
take
was
I-4?
an hour.
You take I-4?
I don't know what the exit was that I took.
the road. I-4 to 275?
I think it was I-4 to 275.
Or 275, yeah. And then you go north.
And then it was just like, that was an hour. An
Yeah.
hour right there just dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah.
And then another, because I live for like an hour and a half. So it took me about 3.5 hours to get from there to there. And it was just like, and then I had to stop get gas, and I had to go to the bathroom because I was pooping myself. It was just a whole, it was a crazy,
no.
it was a good night until I had to leave.
It was a lot of fun. Way too much fun. Way too much fun.
You can never have
I thought they were gonna kick me out of the fucking place.
Oh
I was
man,
getting
you
loud.
were so loud. Everyone knew we were there.
Where were you
I'm
where you
like-
had to be quiet?
I'm like,
A
Ray
library?
is just as loud in person as he is on stream. That's just him, man.
Yeah, for real. It's the best.
I tried not to be.
At the restaurant or the pool place?
The pool place.
Everywhere.
Well, both.
Well, but still, like, why do you have to be
But-
quiet? That's so...
It was fun. Like,
I'd be
we
like-
were the only ones over by the pool table. There weren't that many people in there, and he's like,
So it's, like,
knocking the
quiet
pool
time?
ball off the
Oh,
pool
yeah.
table multiple times, and
Whatever.
it was
having
fun.
fun.
It was so much.
I was
fun.
having fun.
I'm sure they
Listen,
were.
I haven't hung out like that in a while. So I was just my brother was in town, man. We were having fun, bro. I didn't give a fuck if they kicked me out. But the waitress was laughing her ass off every time I was fucking saying some stupid shit. She just kept on looking at me and she was like, you're nuts. And I was like, every time I went to the bathroom, she was like, you're crazy. And I was like, I know. What the fuck you want me to do about it? I can't change it.
You're in Orlando, so if you do get kicked out, you can just, like, walk a few feet, and then there's...
And
was
then
literally
I
across
was
the
gonna
street
take
from
my
my
hat and
hotel.
turn it backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally across the street. I didn't even have to drive him that far. I just went right there. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun. And that was in Orlando. we're going to London.
Oh, I'm so
London.
jealous.
And we're going to have Lockwolf, Archie, T-Dip, all of them.
That's gonna be amazing. And hey, what you were saying last night about doing like a meet and greet table, I think you should just do it with all the boys. All the American reactors should do it.
That's what Deb was doing.
Well, you were
Deb
like, I
was-
don't know if we should.
Deb said that she was trying to get information with the venue to see if she could have a meet and greet table for the reactors.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Yeah.
It's like that, all the fans could go to the table and get pictures and autographs and all that in a bag of chips.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know if she got in contact with them or not. All I know is that the 8th is going to be every single reactor is going to be in that concert.
Regardless, your crew together is going to draw people to you regardless. So
Right.
it's going
Right.
to be a meet and greet whether you want.
We
to
don't
be or
need
not.
no freaking table.
Absolutely. I'm so jealous. I'm so
Turn
excited
on
for you
there,
guys.
because I'm gonna be going, play your shit, Romaine.
I'm gonna get a shirt that's gonna say ramen noodle soup,
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
sunshine, and Ren, and the big push in the back.
What
And I
about
was
what about the drummer?
fuck the drummer?
I know you always.
I love Glenn, man. Glenn's the homie.
I made up with Glenn. a couple of reactions ago.
Yes,
It's just
you
the
did.
mustache fucked me up in the beginning, and he was there sometimes, and then he
that
was
lip
gone.
room is
I
legendary.
said he is inconsistent drummer, and I don't like inconsistent drummers. Cause he was there one time, and one time he wasn't there, then another time he was there. I'm like, I don't like that shit. But then he started being consistent, and then the mustache kind of lined up with the lip. So I was like, that's the cleanest mustache I've ever seen in my life.
Well, now I'm gonna drum on one of the first things that my band drops. I'm gonna make my drumming inconsistent as fuck through the whole song.
I hope you
Just
don't.
because of that. Just because of
All
that
right,
now.
then I'll react to it, and then I'll roast you the whole time.
No, they're really good. I love his bit. Like, I want to see more of it. Have you guys been doing anything?
We can't do anything right now. We're on an indefinite hiatus until the apartment is done and I have my home studio built.
Ooh.
Home
that's-
studio.
That's good. We're fighting with the city because there's grants coming available because like the front of our building's falling off, and it happened when the city owned it. Like it was hit by a lift when they were redoing the movie theater
the front of
next door.
the vape shop building or your house? Yeah.
And there's an apartment above the shop.
He lives apartment upstairs.
But it needs fully demoed and renovated from scratch, and that costs money, and there's supposed to be some grants coming up and some various things, but the city has to be on board with that. And
Well,
there's
is
some
it in
other
your
money.
lease? Like, hey, if my building falls apart, you should fucking fix it?
No, see, we're a private investor and we own the building.
Oh, okay. I see what you
But like, there's some money that is available that we can apply for, but the city has to be on board with it. And being the
Right.
vape shop in a town of less than 5,000 people, that's not a priority for them. Even though we're right downtown, right next to the movie theater. If
Yeah,
that
wouldn't they want it to
falls-
look nice?
Bro, that's a great fucking location.
Oh, dude, I love it. I can't wait to be living above this thing, man. That's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. And you can also like rent out the studio time to other people once you have a whole full studio. Make money that way.
And I got a
Maybe.
lot of musicians who want to do some collaboration
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, let me fire.
Like, it'll happen when it happens. I don't have time for it right now anyway. But we covered Precious. We finally covered Precious and dropping
So
it
good.
tomorrow. And I'm like, this is one that if I had the studio upstairs, I'd be walking upstairs when we were done and like turning it on and covering that.
Fire.
Yeah, no, it's so good. That's one of my faves from them. Definitely.
One of my friends is in the chat, Metal Slave. She's from the group that I met up with down there at MegaCon.
Oh, how did it go?
Dude, MegaCon was.
So wait,
bro,
what is it? What is it like?
It's a giant
superhero?
con. It's like Comic-Con, but like
It's like it's
Different
Magnum
company.
condoms. It's a whole company of Magnum condoms, and they go in there and they sign the applications and some shit like that. I don't know, but
And they
it's
wear
Dundee.
them and like jump around and
Yep.
whatever.
Dundee had a condom crown.
Oh, king of the magnums.
Listen. You know,
Metal who?
if the rubber
Sorry.
fits.
Oh, metal. Oh, he said yo. The what? The rubber fits?
If the rubber fits.
The ribs for the plane.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
But
Oh, man. Dude, I'm
What was that?
what?
Press the
Nothing.
soundboard button?
What?
I'm gonna come. That's
What?
what I heard. Ding!
Oh, I felt like I thought I was in my bro's house right now.
I thought I had my
But,
singing bowl, but I don't. It's out.
But no, it was a blast. Like Thursday through Sunday. Thursday was the first day. My comic book guy, who's got a metal band called Backwards, he had a booth, and that's where everything was happening at. And I was like meeting up with all these YouTubers that I watched daily or weekly for like the last 5 or 6 years,
Fire.
meeting people in their communities. Like I'd hear
What kind of content
Darius
do
from,
they do?
pop culture stuff.
Okay.
Entertainment, but not like music, but like movies and shows and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I'd hear that from across the room, and I'd be like, "I'm with my people, man. I'm never gonna get tired of that. Never gonna get tired of that."
Oh, wait, hearing your name called out?
Yeah, like Darius. Let's go.
Darius.
So I got to meet some people from channels smaller than mine to a dude from Scotland that's got 2 million subscribers. And handed him
Wow.
Dylan's movie. I handed out a
What
bunch
did
of
Dylan's
Dylan's
movie?
movies. Tapehead. Ah!
Bless
Bless
you.
you. Gesundheit.
Salud.
Thank you.
We're covering all the bases here.
Yeah, I got you. I caught that. It came out of every direction. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
But
Thank you, thank
it
you,
was-
thank
So
you.
he
it was a
did
blast.
Tapehead, like the
Yeah.
Scottish dude.
No, Dylan. Dylan was in
No,
an
I know
indie horror
Dylan.
film.
I know Dylan did it,
So
but you were saying-
I got
movie
Dylan's.
talk
And you know,
and
I
movie
got Dylan's horror film. I got Dylan's horror film, and I'm
Yeah?
watching. I'm gonna watch it soon. I'm gonna watch it with the Patreon. I'm just trying to figure out how to put a CD in my laptop.
Well, it's online too. I can just send you the online
Is it?
link. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Send me the online link.
Right.
And we're gonna do Dylan's horror movie.
And then Friday,
Go.
I went to Daytona.
Where in Daytona? For what?
I went to Nine Line Apparel because a buddy, a guy I watch who just did a pirate comic book with another couple other guys. He has a merch line through Nine Line, so he had a meet and greet signing and everything down there. So I had my boy Ed take me down to Daytona and went to that and hung out with everybody, and then went to Buc-ee's for the first time.
For the
The
first time.
For the first time.
I love Buc-ee's, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's the
It's
size
a
of a
whole-
grocery store in
it's
my
an
town.
experience.
It is, bro. I love Buc-ee's, man.
I spent like
Yeah.
$80 up in that bitch.
Yeah.
That's it. Every time I go to every time I go to fucking Buc-ee's, 200 plus.
No, I
There's
don't
so
think
much
that
shit
much.
in there.
I had to get some
There's so
jerky
much in
for
there.
us to try.
Oh, the jerky.
No,
Fire.
fire
The ghost
jerky.
pepper one too. That's my favorite.
I
I
got
don't like I don't like the ghost pepper. I like the teriyaki.
Go. Yeah.
and
That's
I
like
got
Teriyaki's
the mellow-
amazing.
garlic.
That one's good.
Bohemia.
That
This the
one is
everybody
good.
has been talking about wanting to
That one is amazing.
try. Jalapeno.
I love that
honey.
one. And
And then I got a couple of stuffed Buc-ee's for the girls, so I could win Uncle of the Year award. So
There you go. Yeah,
Chase,
think there's one here
Chase,
somewhere.
I already did your reaction. I just need to put a thumbnail up. I need to do a thumbnail. I've been working all day.
He's
I just
been
need to do a
asking for it.
thumbnail. I just need to do a thumbnail and do a description. But I already reacted to it. It's already done. So Thundy, tell me, well, how you doing? What do you
Good,
want?
man.
Do you have anything to share with us today?
I can, or we can keep it light, whatever you prefer.
Well, it's a
this is
recovery
the-
session, brother.
Yeah.
There's not an interview
You know
to
what you
Thundy.
stepped into.
No. Well, I guess I could be used as proof that you can recover from shit and beat shit and get on the
Hell
other
yeah.
end of it.
That is a fact.
Yep.
That is a fact.
Yep. Yep. My mom
I'm-
beat cancer this summer. She went into the summer prior to this one that's coming up. She was in chemo
Let's
and
go,
all
mama.
that bullshit. Yeah, she had a breast cancer. She had a tumor in her left breast.
All
and
right,
they
time is.
got
All right, it's
that
10
shit
o'clock.
out.
All right, 10 o'clock.
Here we go.
Oh, it's oil time.
I'm drum rolling. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I got her card like right when it.
That was a little bit more than a rice.
Got it. And it said said cancer messed with the wrong boobs, and they fucking did.
That's fire.
Yeah, no.
She,
Yeah, so she's good. She's all A-okay now. She got her port removed. After Thundy, you have to have like a port to keep going in. I don't know did you do chemo?
No.
No, you didn't have. Well, good for you. I wish you didn't have to do it, but that's what the doctors recommend.
I had a 12-hour spinal surgery, 2 months of surgical recovery, and 6 weeks of proton beam radiation. I actually have a video on the channel. I'm the only one they've let record a video of a session for YouTube.
Proton beam radiation?
Yeah. Yeah, if you just type in cancer on our videos on our channel, you'll find it. Got a whole, like, what it goes through. I explain the process. I'm laying on a table. It's super precise. I've got, like, this folded mesh mask on with tape so they can align the lasers precisely. And then they directly pinpoint it, and however they do it, they shoot the radiation, and it only hits what they want it to hit.
See, why can't they do that for everybody? Like,
but it's like, it's becoming more available around the country, and they were building at the time a brand new facility. They only had 4 rooms, so it had to go between the rooms individually because they only had one machine.
Yeah.
Wow. So they were building a whole new facility so they could have more than one. It's rather new. So, and I'm a research case because what I had was so rare that they're like, yeah, this is what we're doing. Then I was like, am I going to lose my hair? And they go, no. Because
the chemo is what makes you lose your hair, not the radiation.
Right.
So, like, if it had been, like, somewhere else, higher or whatever, it was possible. But because of where it was, 7 nerve.
That's crazy, though. On your spine? Or on your spinal cord?
On my spine. Like, they had to shave down the bone to even get to it because of where it was.
That's wild.
And then they were supposed to do there was 2 surgeons. I had like the head of neurosurgery and neurology, and then like their best neurosurgeon.
How did you get, if you don't mind me asking, like how did you get to that to afford those things? Oh, because you were doing you were like a guinea pig?
Yeah.
Yeah. The research or whatever. What do they call that? A study or whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, like they were supposed to go in through the back, do a bunch of stuff, close me up, flip me over, go in through the front scar here, and then extract it that way. And then it was too big to extract that way, so they had to call the other surgeon back unexpectedly after 6 hours and reopen me and take it out through the back. So 12 hours later, my mom was a mess. She was like waiting for 6 hours, and then I didn't come out.
Yeah, I'm sure. It sucks nobody walked out and was like, "Hey, this is what's going on."
They did, but
still,
I was a clown from the beginning to the end. Like right before I went under, I was like, "Let's go!" I was playing a lot of Doom, so I was like, "Rip and tear." And then I come awake and I start. Have you seen the movie Employee of the Month?
Yeah.
With Dane Cook.
Yeah.
And I was like, "This is whatever. This is like an '83 Honda. How dare you?" The first thing I said, and they go, "What?" I go, "I think he's waking up." And then you've seen Meet the Parents.
Of course.
I went, "I have nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?" And they're like, "Yep, he's waking up." And then I remember them moving into my bed, and they're like, "Can you lift your legs?" And I'm like on Showgirls? I had the nurses cracking up the whole time I was in there.
That's great.
So.
It's good. That, like we were saying earlier, it's all about just, being in a good headspace and being, visualizing that. Like that's what, when I was in the hospital and they told me that I was going to have open heart surgery, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm fine. Like, and then just visualizing it and knowing that I was fine made me fine.
It's crazy because, like, how I all found out about it is I was going to regular appointments with my chiropractor because my back was jacked up. And I had some stuff going on with my wrist, and I figured, well, I'm a drummer, I work on the keyboard all day. Carpal tunnel got me, but he's like, what's going on doesn't seem like that. So let's go get a x-ray of your spine and see what's going on. And then I found out it's curved in all the wrong directions, but that's not what was causing it. Then he's like, let's go get an EMG. So they shocked my arm, various locations with needles. And they're like, we have some abnormal readings. Let's do an MRI. And as soon as I heard that, I'm like, I had this feeling.
Yeah.
And then they're like, little guy right there. And they're like, I've never seen anything like this before. And this was at a place called Nebraska Spine. That's what they specialize in. And he's like, I've never seen anything like this. Sent it around town. No one had seen anything like this. So he's like, well, let's just keep an eye on it because, you know, there's some pain. So we'll give you some meds. It took a while to get through a cocktail of medications that worked in tandem with herbal remedies to make it so I wasn't like in a lot of pain. And
Were
so
the herbal remedies you were using just for the pain or for that as well?
Yeah, I couldn't take enough RSO to destroy it. It was so much I wouldn't be able to function every day.
Yeah.
But I did take it. As soon as I found out, I had people giving me oil. I had people... I ended up meeting a grower, and he hooked me up.
Oh, those kind of herbal remedies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I had someone give me 1,000 milligrams of concentrated oil. So that's only just regular 1,000 milligrams. And I took the whole thing at once.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
I was high for 3 days straight. I don't remember the middle day. It was awful. Awful.
Yeah.
But don't do that.
Right.
But
Yeah,
Then we
this
did
is
yeah, I
took
know
the whole
exactly
thing-
what those look like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we a year later, I was like, hey, let's get an update because like I don't feel different because everything I was taking was killing that pain. And then they did an MRI and like it grew 2 to 3 times in size in a year.
Holy smokes.
They're like, this is concerning, and we don't know how you are not writhing in pain all the time. Like, well, let me tell you why. And all of my neurologists the whole time were very supportive of it. They're like, we can't officially tell you to keep doing this, but keep doing this because it's working.
Right.
And they're convinced too, unofficially, that that's why it never spread. That it kept it contained, even though it
That's
growing.
crazy.
So I was like, all right, but they're like, my doctor was like, I don't feel comfortable with anyone in my hospital operating on. And we've got good surgeons here, and I don't feel comfortable with anybody around here doing it. So I'm going to personally recommend you to Mayo Clinic, to the head of neurology and neurosurgery. And we'll see what they say. And as soon as they saw it, they're like, yeah, we're taking you as a case. You're coming up here. So I went up there and met with them, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna do this. So scheduled it, and it was July 21st that it all went down. Now we're here, and I was sitting in the chapel going, you know, I'm so used to having not enough to do and just surviving. I'd like to know what the challenge of life is like with having an overflowing plate with too much to do. And we had started YouTube, but we only had like 300 subscribers, and we didn't really have a direction. But I'm like, I feel like this is something I'm supposed to be doing, even though it's not an idea that I had. Someone else brought it to us that is no longer with us on the channel. But I was like, I need a sign of something to let me know this is what we should be doing, so I'm not wasting my time. And then, boy, did that man upstairs answer, and
Absolutely. Every
very
time.
well, because then Dylan came on board, and we started doing the reactions, and then we found the Renegades, and I was like, I think this was my answer.
I never forget. I watched Baggage, your first reaction to Ren, and it was like all uphill from there. Yeah.
And then the vape shop came along, and now it's like I have an overflowing plate with too much to do, and this is exactly everything I asked for. So I'm gonna do my best to not screw this up and keep it rolling, because if I give it a second chance, I got to use it right, and I'm gonna experience everything life has to offer as much as I can along the way. It's too short, man.
Dundee, we need to talk sponsorship, bro.
Working on it. I'm building the new website from scratch as we speak.
And I need to talk to you about that too.
Sponsorship from the vape shop or sponsorship out external? Like from other places.
From other places.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some creators at MegaCon. They were like, hey, throw me a code, I'll promote the crap out of you, and I will buy exclusively from you. And I was like, well, I got to register in Florida first and build a website for it. But I'm working on it.
I'm pretty sure a lot of places that sell online aren't registered in every
See,
state.
I'd be the one who got caught, and
Yeah.
I got
I'm not saying
too much
it's a
to
good
risk.
thing. Yeah.
Too much to risk. I'm like, I'm the one that's going to get fined. So, or worse.
Well, if you say that, then you probably are. So
I'm just like,
might as
I
well
got,
just go.
because I got too much good shit going on.
Right. Yeah.
I can't
don't
give
fuck it up.
I can't give the devil a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Fuck
Yep.
the devil.
I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna do it right, even if it takes longer. So,
No, that's good. Yeah, we
Wait.
were talking about doing a festival yesterday. Remember, Ray? I'm still
Absolutely.
listen. I said that shit.
I'm tracking down the number of the guy that owns the property.
Where's
The
the
guy
property?
in Dade City.
Okay.
And
Wait,
the
Dade
guy that
City? By your
yeah.
house? Over
no,
by you or down
that's
south?
that's the south.
South. Yeah, Dade.
Dade City is like
By
3
Miami.
hours away from me. Yeah. It's like 3 hours away from me.
Right.
4 hours away from me. So yeah, but the guy that I work with has the guy's number, so I already texted him and messaged him yesterday, and I'm just waiting for him to message me back and give me the number for the guy just so I could know how much it's going
Right.
to cost to rent it for a weekend.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Friday,
look into
Sunday,
catering.
that's
Sunday
our
we
end
leave.
goal.
Huh?
That's our end goal.
Yeah.
We got some plans.
Yeah. Well, you definitely be a part of it. We're trying to do that. Well, our idea we were kicking the can around about is like independent artists. You know.
Independent
That's-
artists with three main closers, and I already sent the messages to the 3 main closers. So.
Yeah. I think it'd be
And
fun.
and it's just, hey, this is an idea that I'm starting. Just want to see maybe you guys want to be a part of it. What's your price? I sent it to their managers, and I'm just waiting to get a reply. Just so I could know what I'm working with. I just want to get figures together,
Right.
and then once I get the figures together,
So
then
you could price it correctly for what
I could price it correctly, and then if need be, I could just go to a bank. I got enough credit and I got enough collateral that I could go to the bank and I could just pull out a loan for it.
Yeah.
And then
I know
whatever
that
I
the
make on
liquor
it, I could pay the
license
loan right
thing-
back.
Like either what Texas was saying, like with selling a cup and then just
Right.
giving it away per se, or
Like I'm gonna sell you the cups, man. These cups are gonna be $13.
yeah, or more, right? And doing kegs or like doing
Yeah, but
because a catering
yeah.
license is what it is.
Right.
It's not a real liquor license. It's a catering thing. So because it's just a small pop up.
And what
that's
I
where
mean,
you
but
make
this is like 2028, 2030 ish.
Yeah, for sure.
Time we're
Yeah.
talking about. But yeah, I'm just getting numbers together. I mean, and in that time frame, anything could fucking change. So it is what I could go buy a scratch off and win fucking $1 million and be like, yo, we're gonna do this shit tomorrow.
Yeah.
Call everybody, bro. I'm gonna go get all the equipment and do everything fucking tomorrow, bro. Fuck it. But yeah. I mean, that's one of the plans. I got so much plans that that's the reason why I'm stopping the weed, because it's just like me being under the influence is not letting me be productive enough to do all the shit that I want to do. Me getting off of it is going to get me to where I need to be.
I can't stay
Everybody's different.
focused.
Everybody's
Otherwise,
different.
I don't have a chance, bro. I ain't got no chance. And my
Yeah,
back, too.
brother, but I've been on drugs for fucking over 20-something years. I'm done with it. I'm completely. My body's telling me you need to fucking stop it. My brain is telling me you need to fucking stop it. It's just I gotta listen to my body, and I just gotta. And today was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was really fucking rough.
You made it to
I
10.
didn't. I don't know how the fuck I fucking focused, but I mean, I'm still, this is going to hit me when I'm in bed. And this is not doing nothing to me now. It takes about 2 hours for that shit to fucking hit.
Really?
So,
wow.
yeah, it takes mad long for that shit to affect me. But yeah, it's a lot of things that I want to do. There's a lot of people that I want to work with. It's a lot of shit that I want to do. And being under the influence, I saw it that it was just making me do this. Like, just be just. And then when I'm hyped, when the energy's up, the energy's up. And when my energy's up and I'm smoking all day, my energy's up. By the time this computer is off, I am completely dead. I'm not worth nothing the next day. I have so much energy in my reactions. And then that's what I was telling you, Carly, earlier today. It's just like, y'all be the judge of it. My reaction is literally premiering right now. Y'all be the judge of it, the red reaction. And y'all let me know. I didn't feel comfortable with the reaction because it just I felt too nervous. And I felt too like anxious and I was overthinking everything. I did 10 intros. I couldn't focus. I couldn't continue on going. And I had to do, usually is the last thing that I have to worry about is my intro.
Right.
I let that shit flow all the fucking time. Today, I hit record. I said, "What is good, vibes?" And then I was like, "It's not vibes, it's vibe." And then I stopped it, and then I had to go back, and I'm like, "What is good, vibe?" Until literally my throat was sore. I had to go do a tea because I was doing it so much that I dried out my throat, and I couldn't hardly talk no more. On top of that, I'm not feeling good. So, I was just like, "Why can't I get through the fucking intro?" Like, why is it so hard for me to get the intro? And then
you started getting.
Then I started getting into my fucking head too much. And then I had to stop myself. And I said, "Nigga, you're wilding right now. This is the easiest part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Is a fucking intro, bro. Relax. I put some Eminem on.
Yeah.
Got my mind right. And I was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't." And I just went with it. And then that's when the reaction started. And then I ended the reaction. I was just like, what the fuck was that? Now I got 2 more that I got to do. And like, where the fuck am I going to find? And I'm over here over analyzing everything.
Well, what
and
I
I'm
do
just
is
like,
you have to take yourself away from that situation. So like, I would have walked outside and like took a walk, done something else, and then gotten out of that, that space, and then come back to it fresh. And tried to just let it go, like all the ruminations. I can't focus. I can't, like, my brain is fucking going all over the place, and I understand why, but it scares the shit out of me because it's like, this is not you, bro. Like, I get it. And it's going to be with me forever. But I was like, if I can't get past the intro, it scares me. Because then automatically my brain is saying, you just lost your whole entire career. Oh, gosh.
I understand that. But yes, I know that's what I'm doing. That's why I go through my motions and I do everything. Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, well, let's take, like, you're not going to lose your YouTube career because you fucked up on an intro.
Right, but in the moment...
Like, but in the moment, my brain is like,
I get it.
Brother, you're done. That's it. It's over. If I can't even, I was not even looking at Federico. I was looking at the fucking ground half the time. I was looking at my keyboard. I was looking at shit around my table when I was talking like a fucking, like, I was like, what are you doing? Focus on the camera or focus on fucking Federico. Stop looking around like you lost your keys. And I'm just like, fucking A. I'm just like, what the hell's going on? And I'm like, my hands are fucking, like, my hands are shaking right now. Why?
Thinking
and it's just like, and it's because this is what I need to get through. Once I get through this, then I'll be fine. Then I'm not gonna need it. But it's just that these are the types. These are the things that hurt. These are the things that fucking make me go crazy. It's just letting go of a vice or letting go of an addiction. And going through the feelings of why is my body going through this shit? Why am I so dependent of it? And it's just like you keep on asking all these fucking questions, and it's hard But I know that I went through it with cigarettes. I went when I stopped smoking cigarettes. I went through it when I stopped smoking vapes. I went through it hard when I stopped doing the hard shit.
Yeah, I can't even believe you did
So
that.
it's just now it's just like, all right, well, this is the last. This is the end. This is the last straw. That's it. Once I'm done with weed, I am 100% sober. Now I have to raw dog life. And that scares the fuck out of me. It scares the shit out of me. So I'm just going through my motions. And
Well, it's good to talk
I don't-
about it. Say it out loud.
that's why
Yeah, 100%. And you know we're here for you. And don't feel self-conscious. I know it sucks, and I know it's hard. Look, anybody can say anything to you, but the way you feel, you're validated in your feelings because that's what you feel, right? So
Right.
I'm not going to take that away from you. I would never, ever expect anybody to do that for anybody because it's not, you need to feel those emotions and you need to go through that. There's a reason why you're going through it and feeling that, right? And so it is showing you, I mean, you obviously want this, right? You want to be free of it. You don't want to have a crutch or something that you're dependent on in that way. And,
Right.
I have the same feelings about things what I was talking about earlier, my
Right.
certain prescriptions and my kratom and all of that. It's gonna be a long road because I can't do I'm not like you when it comes to the cold turkey thing. I have to taper down. I have to get on a system. I'm very methodical about it. I'll go down, I'll weigh stuff out, literally to make sure I'm stepping down and tapering down and then getting to a place where I'm comfortable. It's a total, but everybody has their own process. So it's just about starting the process for me. And you were just hardcore, like you said, raw dogging, balls to the walls. Fuck it, you're just gonna smash into that wall a million miles an hour and just take it. That's a level, I respect that for real.
I
Because you're
appreciate
willing
you.
to do it, and you're still doing what you're doing. If I were to do that, I'd be hiding in bed under the covers, I can't do it.
You don't even know how much I wanted to do that shit. I was
you
I was
didn't.
like, you know what?
You
I was
fucking
like, you know
didn't.
what? I'm like, Ray, you could just go. See, hey, I'm having a mental day, and just take the mental day and just relax and just stay away from it. And maybe tomorrow, maybe take the weekend, and then by Monday, it's already out of your system. And now Monday, you start fresh, completely sober, no more weed, no more nothing, and you good to go. That was my plan. But my brain was like, nah. I'm gonna make you worry this whole day. I'm gonna make you go fucking nuts and fucking take it and feel it, and then I'm just in the red reaction, I'm over here just tearing, bawling out, and I'm
It
just
is a sad one.
and then it's just but then after the reaction, it's I didn't stop tearing, it just kept on coming out, and then I'm just why are you so? So I've been an emotional fucking wreck all day today, and I just want to go to bed.
But it's cathartic, though.
I just want to go to bed. That's all I want. I just want to go
Yeah.
to bed.
How is Stacy feeling from her dentist shit?
Oh, she's doing a whole lot better, thank God.
Okay,
She yesterday was bad. Yesterday she was having her whole fucking face was swollen and she could barely. She was like, I need to go to bed, and then she took Tylenol, the liquid Tylenol, and it was Tylenol.
Codeine?
No, they don't. We don't have that. I wish. That shit
Well,
helps
it's
with
it's
kidney
not
stones.
much. It's just Tylenol.
But
3.
it helps a
Yeah.
lot. But she took the one with the PM, so she passed the fuck out for 3 hours, but she was feeling better. And then today she still felt a little bit sore, so she lay down, and when she got back up, it kind of went away, the pain a little bit. But she's going through it. She's going through it right now.
A root canal or something?
She had a tooth pulled,
Uh-huh.
extraction, and then they had to do a bridge or some other shit that they had to do.
Oh, yeah. I have a
They had to
bridge.
do it.
On this side. Yeah, this side. Yeah, that was
They had
gnarly.
it was a lot, and I was just like, oh. So I told her, I was like, well, she said it. She was like, it's a good thing that I lost my job. She because now she pretty much did everything that was on her list that she needed to do. So she got caught up with all her stuff and everything. So, but she does start work in April. So
Did she
she's just
still get the
enjoying-
insurance from the job though? Because that I figured. That's good.
By the time
It's
that
just-
insurance, the crazy part is by the time that insurance ends, The
Her
new
new
job
job.
insurance begins. So she
Yeah.
times it. Like this whole thing
She's
was
like me.
was
Yeah.
the man above. She planned it to the T of how everything was gonna come out. And when I didn't. I'm not gonna lie. Me, my nervousness, I didn't trust it. I was just like, I don't know. But then she was like, it's gonna work out. And I was like, and I'm stressing. And then she's like, it's gonna work out. And then by the third, it's gonna work out, I started to see everything fall in place. And I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
Because she knew. She knew
She
it was
was
gonna
like,
work out.
she was like,
believed
that's
it.
the one thing that I'm good. She's like, I am good at planning shit and things coming out how I plan them.
Right.
She was like, so I planned it perfectly. She was like, it's a coin flip. She's like, I don't know if it's gonna work out the way I plan it, but if it works out, then it works out.
It will work out regardless.
And every time it works out, so that's why I'm just like, all right, I need to stop questioning you because
she manifests things like that's so true.
she's fire.
It is
She's
such
fucking
a real
fire.
thing. Like you can, if you believe it and you know it, like already know it, with your whole being, with everything, like you've seen it in the future, you've been there, you know it's gonna happen. It will literally happen.
Absolutely.
I mean, life has proven that to me so many times, and through other people, like. I've seen it, and just like your example with Stacy, same exact thing. And people want to call it like, oh, woo woo, metaphysical. Okay, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it, but or prayer, whatever you want. It is what it is.
Right.
If you believe it and you know it, like with when I was in the hospital, I knew I was gonna be okay. I knew I was gonna have to have that surgery, and I knew my heart was gonna like. Oh. He popped it. I was trying to read that on the screen. But I was, and I like literally did the. I don't know if you guys have you heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Thundy, have you?
The
heard
name
of him?
sounds familiar. The name sounds familiar.
Probably because I brought him up before it, but I don't know. He got in like some crazy bicycling accident, and he was already a doctor, but not, just like a regular GP. But anyways, he was in the hospital and they were saying he's never going to walk again, and he started learned about doing these meditations and like visualizations, and he visualized the blueprint of how his body was and like how to put it all back together and and he said it wasn't easy at first. It took a long time before he could get to that brainwave state to where he could fix it, but he walked out of the place like 2 months later, and they said he would never walk again. So he just talks and stuff, and that's what I was listening to when I was in the hospital, and I just visualized that. I'm like, dude, my heart's going to be fine. I have no tricuspid valve, but my heart still functions at 100% with no tricuspid valve. Because I was just like, I'll be fine. Like, it'll be fine. It'll work. And it did. It fixed itself, and it's, whatever. I'm good. Because they wanted to give me a pig valve. Fuck that.
Good night, Linda. A pig valve. Tell them go fuck themselves.
I did.
Linda, good night, Linda. Thank you for coming through. Ren, I appreciate you. I'll take your virtual hugs. Come on.
Aw. Ren. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Well,
What is
guys.
Texas saying? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This has been an amazing night. We had some good connections here today. Darius, thank you so much for showing love, brother. Always.
Hey, I just wanted to say one thing to wrap it up.
Please.
Say it, brother. Open it up.
So 10 years ago, I was homeless living in my car in the middle of winter in Kansas City.
That sounds like a country song.
I've been through so much shit. Like, I'm bipolar, so I went through shit most of my life trying to figure it all out. And then over these last 10 years, it's been just a whirlwind of failed organizations that I've been with, whether I was running them or other people, and friendship problems and relationship problems and family problems, and it's been all over the board. And I'm just so used to like waiting for the other shoe to drop whenever something good happens, because it always has, like 100% of the time. Like, even when I was born, I had a super weak immune system and had to be like pumped full of stuff and worked on constantly. And so it's just been a struggle from the get-go. And then, I get cancer and my entire life changes. And without it, it probably doesn't. I'm not going to lie. It probably doesn't. And after going through all of that, and then it's just crazy how just staying consistent no matter what, always learning from all the troubles and the failures and the struggles and just continually pushing forward, because at some point a switch will flip, and I never understood that when I was told that.
Oh.
And it's hard to understand until it actually happens, and you
Right.
can't do anything to make it happen. It just happens on its own at some point. And like a switch flipped, it won't turn off. It's just everything's going 100 miles an hour all of the time. I'm working like 15-hour days and just trying to make everything happen. And I've got a channel that's slowly growing but has a great community. We're doing amazing things. Amazing artists are reaching out to us all the time and want to come on to us. I got managers contacting us now on behalf of artists, and we're doing stuff in the local scene and getting them an audience overseas and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. We're going with a band for 2 shows in Colorado next month. On like the
Which band?
24th and 25th. Virgin Mary Pistol Grip. They're a band out of Omaha. They did some
Right
stuff
on.
with Ryan Delahousse, the violinist from Blue October.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love Blue
I-
October.
But
I'm
we're doing a
obsessed with
Denver
that.
show and a Colorado Springs show with him. And then that's the weekend before we fly out. So the weekend before we leave for London, that's what we're doing. And the weekend before that, we got a 3-day mixed genre music festival that we're official media for.
You guys are gonna go hard in the paint for.
And
Quite
yeah,
some
and then
time.
we got May, and we got Ritz next week, and it's just crazy. And then this band wants us to go with them to Chicago at the end of June too. So it's just, and now I got a somewhat successful vape shop, and I'm going to MegaCon, and I'm meeting Uncle Ray, and I'm doing all this cool shit, and it's just like snowballing. So like I'm living proof like shit can be absolutely awful to the point where you want to or try to self-delete, and it can change entirely in a decade, man. Sometimes it takes longer than others for certain people, but
Yep.
if you just keep at it, doing the things you're supposed to do, always trying to grow as an individual. Recognize when you get stuck in slumps that there's things you need to do to try to get out of those. Find people that you can talk to about things that will help keep you accountable, that won't just co-sign your bullshit and will speak up when
Yeah.
Fact.
you need them to.
It's a
And,
fact.
you know, find your people. It'll take you a lot of people sometimes to find the right ones.
A ton.
But, I didn't know Shades and Dylan for a really long time. I didn't know Dylan until just less than 5 years ago. So
Shout out to Dylan and Shades, man.
Yeah,
Those-
for real.
they're the
they-
boys. Dude.
I love those
The
two, man.
homies.
So
Especially
keep
Dylan.
it going, man. It's gonna be tough.
Especially,
It's gonna be work.
especially Dylan.
But you can do it, man. I promise you. If I could do it, you can do it. Shout out
Yeah.
Otis Julius.
And then when the flip switches, I just want to, or the switch.
I say that all the
When the
time.
switch flips, sometimes it's not as like a eureka moment or like a.
It takes a minute sometimes.
Right, it's drips and drabs, but it's still
Texas.
you're you know. Was he leaving
Yeah.
us?
No,
read
Texas.
that.
He was showing love. He sent me some
Aw.
love and shit. Texas, I appreciate you, my brother.
But it
Thank
took
Yes.
almost a year after my surgery and all of that. It took over a year for it to finally start
Sink in.
happening.
Yeah. Well,
Because there was
it's
like initial like all of a sudden I'm like getting jobs and stuff because I'm riding this wave of what I just went through and people are paying attention to. Then it just ended and it was a drought. Like I literally had $10 in my pocket when the vape shop happened. So,
well, but it happened.
but it happened.
Yeah.
So
And that's great. Like, I mean, things do like, as long as you're open to receiving it and you believe something's gonna go your way, it will happen.
Absolutely will go your way.
Like, for fuck's sake, like you were saying, like, you know, you were about to delete yourself. You know, shit. Obviously, I've been there. I tried multiple times. It never worked. My whatever you want to call it, higher self, guardian angels. You know, what they were like, no, you dumb bitch. Like, this is not. What are you doing? This is. I don't care what you're trying to do. It ain't gonna work. You know, and never.
that's why I love King ISO. His music helped me get through all of this shit, man. Don't let
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, because I mean, oh, God, I don't even. It's hard. Like, I even wrote letters, is what I was gonna say, at one point to my kids, like, fucking. And then tried, and then it, of course, woke up, like, well, guess that didn't, again.
Wake up in the hospital,
then,
like, how'd I get here?
Yeah, right. And then, but I don't know. And then that awakening kind of happens where, like, obviously there's a reason why I'm here, because, like, I've known countless people that have transcended due to this thing that I'm doing 50 million times of to try to do the same thing, and it's not working for me. Like, what? There's a reason why it's not. Like, you need to wake the fuck up, and so here I am talking to people, helping them, sharing my experiences, and
Thanks.
hopefully it'll touch somebody and I can help some people, and I think we are helping people, and I really appreciate, like, Ray giving the platform to us, to me, to all of us, and of the community to be able to share this, and it's just such a beautiful thing, and we're here every fucking month.
Every month. That's a
Every
fact.
month.
We all.
And maybe we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do it twice a month and go earlier in the day for the overseas.
We definitely gonna be talking about that. We're gonna definitely talk about expanding the recovery sessions after London, when things are a little bit more calmer. Because, like, I got London, and before that I got the cruise, and then I got 30. Right now I'm up to 40 live streams that I have to edit now. So I have a lot of work to do in the next couple of weeks, because I need to get all those reactions up for when I'm gone, for London and everything else like that. Everybody can have.
Well, think of the timing of that too.
Today.
Think of the timing of that. How perfect that is when you are doing your thing with stopping the weed, and you're just cutting your live streams, for your reactions. So you'll have your time to look.
Right.
That's, just saying.
We're hitting episode 300 of Fail or Fire next week.
Nice.
Yep. And then the 8th of February, the first Impatient song drops. I'm so excited.
April.
Yep. April 8th.
I was like, we ain't waiting that long. You said February.
I did not mean it. I meant to say April.
April 8th.
Yeah.
April 8th.
I saw him post that shit out, dude. I tooted. I did.
Yeah, I'm so
I
hyped
did.
for this drop.
I'm so excited. I mean, that first verse, or that whatever he was singing, I don't know if it's the first verse. Who knows? We'll see where it fits at.
Listen. The way he was just delivering it.
So intense.
Like, who has a phone in a bus stop like that? Like, who?
I haven't seen any.
Ren
of it.
does.
Of course Ren does.
Ren does. Ren has one right in the fucking bus stop. Like, you only motherfucker that would come up with some shit like that. Ren is fucking fire up.
Yep. I can't wait.
Guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. There was a very, very good episode of Vibe Recovery Session. We're going to be here next month, April 30th. No, we're going to do it the 24th.
Okay. I'll put it
Hold
in
on.
my calendar.
No, let me look at my calendar first. Give me a second.
I'm going to mine as well. Calendar.
24. That is.
April.
See if annual. That's not nothing.
It
All right, yeah,
would be
24th is perfect.
24th. Okay, got it.
I'll be in Denver that night.
So, yeah. 24th, 7:30 p.m.
7:30, not 7?
7:30.
We've been doing them at 7 every...
7:30!
Okay, for fuck's sake, 7:30. Gotcha. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ray found out my hair is real.
It is
What?
very real. I rubbed it
Yes.
in my face and everything.
Oh.
And very soft.
Very soft. Very soft. And I smell a little bit of coconut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Dundee, thank you so much for hanging out, my brother.
Thanks.
I love all of you. We will see you guys next time on the Vibe Recovery Session. Be safe. Love each other. Fix, heal. And we'll see you next time.
See you then.
I'm out.